Oh, we're on.
Afternoon, everybody! Hello and welcome to the inaugural, the immortal Football Association Team Draft 2021, Madden 2021 edition. My name is Matt. I go by Touch That Thang. You feel me? We're live here today. I'm joined by Nick Stortsy. Some of you know him as Paris's number one man. We're happy to be here, and we're excited to get this thing going. What do you think, Storts?
Yeah, man. Looking forward to a great night. Obviously, in the inaugural TFA Team Draft Madden 21 season, baby. We have just a jam-packed night for you guys. 5-minute picks. It's gonna be pretty badass, dude. Just going through. You guys are gonna be really impressed. I promise you. We've done probably 3 or 4 test runs doing this. Trying to make sure the timing's down, everything's good to go. Matt and I are dressed up, ready to roll, looking good. But yeah, Matt, let's just kind of jump right into this right now.
Let's jump right into it. Before we start,
just started.
Yeah.
I think it's
Swamp Tiger.
This is pretty much a lock here, Matt. Correct?
You think it's got to be Cincy? He's a big LSU guy. Joe Burrow. He's got a heart on for Joey, and I think he's all in and he's selling out. But before we really start this, we got to give a big thank you to Jake Warren and Tito Mack for really putting most of this together. We're just the ugly and pretty faces of what's going on here, but they've put together something incredible and spectacular, and so thank you to them.
Yeah, and along with that, if you guys, it is a part of what they've done for us. If you guys go to the fan, just the Twitter page, they've actually tweeted out a couple, the phone number you can call in. If you guys want to write a written statement, DM the fan account, we'll do it that way. You guys can, call in, talk a little trash. I'm sure Mills will call in. Please call in, talk to us a little bit what you're thinking, talk some trash to the division. We'd love to have you on for a little bit.
Exactly. If something happens that you're not happy with, if you want to call somebody out for taking a team in front of you, call them some names. We're all for that. This is a rated R podcast, so if you're watching, you have little children around, earmuffs, or just go ahead and tell them to go to bed. It's probably what I would do. Anyway, as we get into this pick, Bengals is I think the lock here. What do you think? What's the biggest upsides and downsides with this team to you, Storts? What do you think?
Of course. I think the biggest upside right now is just Joe Burrow as a whole. Definitely with Joe Burrow, and with the weapons they have, it's gonna be interesting to see what Swamp Tiger is gonna do here with the weapons there. You have John Ross, just a speed burner. Could probably get a nice little haul for him. Obviously, you got AJ Green once you're playing with him. On the defensive side of the ball, they got some speedy corners out there. William Jackson's out there still. Another downside, obviously, I think just the division they're going to be in. That Baltimore team is going to be very, very tough. Probably a top 10 pick, top 5 pick, my bet. You're going to have to face a very, very good owner. As the first pick is in, first pick has been sent in, as I just got the message from Tito Mack. The pick is in, boys. You guys are going to see a nice little intro. What time is Elite Mills pick? Elite Mills, why don't you go check the fucking schedule? Like, it's been tweeted out 7 times. Now you can figure that one out yourself.
Dumbass.
He's literally a bozo, dude.
He's lucky we even let him in this league, to be honest.
Very lucky. Oh, we got a hinge match. Live on stream. I gotta get my phone ready because I'm gonna be on the clock. Here we go, Matt. There it is.
And no shocker there. There you have
Cincinnati Bengals. I'm pretty sure you can't hear us right now with the videos going on, but unless it's a little bit delayed, which it could be. I don't know if you can hear us. Matt, do you have the volume up?
No, I do not. But if you can't hear us, I'm going to tell you the secret of life. Don't get married. I've never been married, but I already know that secret. So, anywho, there you have it. These Cincinnati Bengals, look at them. A little bit of a odd roster situation. I was just looking. Their average age on the roster is 26 years old. So you got some youth there. It's nothing that's too young. I think it's a good spot to be in. You've got a couple of your vets that are appealing for other teams if you want to move off of them. Guys like Joe Mixon, AJ Green, they could be used to help kickstart your process and rebuilding and trying to build that team to be able to compete in the AFC North Division, which is going to be tough. Very talented Baltimore Ravens, very talented Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cleveland Browns, hell of a talent. If the right owner gets the Cleveland Browns, they're going to be just like you had them, forced to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a good project. You have big guy I look at, young guy, T. Higgins, wide receiver that they drafted I believe in the second round this year in the draft, maybe the third round. He's a good project, big receiver with some size. If you utilize him correctly, you can get him progressed and maybe make him a future number one to fill in for AJ Green, who's really not a number one anymore. So you're going to want to build that offensive line. You have Joe Mixon there who can take some pressure off of Joe Burrow. And we have another pick in. So let's see here. Pick number 2.
I just put my pick in.
Is this you? Why don't
This is Stortsy. We'll see when the pick comes in. I'll talk about it a little bit.
You got to tip it off?
Yeah, I'll tip it off. I mean, let's say we're doing a little NFC action here. A little NFC action. Could be the Cowboys. Could be the Cardinals. Could be the Niners. Could be the Seahawks. Who did we message? The fan account? What? Yeah.
Did you get your pick in?
Yeah, my pick is in. I sent it in. I'm just trying to message more right now. More just message me. Who we message? Yeah, more. I think the fan account. Here we go. Oh. Is this a tough scene right now, Matt?
It is a little bit. We had to hit
a tough scene.
We did have to hit refresh. There we go. And it is the Cardinals of Arizona.
Oh, my stream must have froze.
How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10 for this team?
On a scale from like 1 to 7, I would say I'm really excited about this team. Hopefully they can hear me right now. I'm pretty sure they can, right?
I believe so.
Call dog. Mills, we cannot call dog that because this is Twitch TOS, terms of service, whatever it means. Yes, I took the Arizona Cardinals. Obviously, I think the reason behind that is everything that your two cornerstones are there. Kyler Murray, Isaiah Simmons, and just the rest is just kind of money.
Money.
Yes, I think that's the main reason I took him. On top of Kyler Murray, just offensively, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Andy Isabella, Hakeem Butler, all super young receivers. DeAndre Hopkins, obviously probably one of the best receivers in the game right now. Defensively, Chandler Jones is aging up a little bit, kind of a nice little trade piece. Okay, gotcha. So did you get the guy? Chandler Jones, obviously, monster. We'll see where Isaiah Simmons plays, if he's going to play in a strong safety spot for me, a little nickelback, a little, middle linebacker. He's kind of just that Swiss Army knife. Buda Baker, superstar dev guy, safety spot. Also, Byron Murphy too in the corner spot. One thing I kind of have to work on with this team, just kind of get that secondary toned in. Some other spots in like the linebacking core. The offensive line is pretty butt cheeks as a light, Mills line scrimmage a little bit today. Offensive line definitely.
Yeah, I heard you got flooded.
He barely won. He won by a touchdown.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. No, we don't want to talk about that. Mills got lucky. But yeah, we'll see. I have a lot of big goals for this team, Matt. We'll see what we can do with it. NFC West it's gonna be a tough division. It's gonna be a very tough division, right? You got the Seahawks, you got the Niners out there. I'm interested to see. I'm really excited to see right now where those two teams go and who we'll maybe playing against. So
yeah, are you gonna open up the floodgates? You're planning on 6,000 passing yards, 2,000 rushing yards with Kyler Murray. I'm guessing that's probably the norm.
Yeah, sorry, my phone was ringing. Yeah, I'll probably, I'd really like to get Kyler Murray to start or superstar X Factor, the first season. I don't know. Do I go for it year one? Do I kind of?
We have a question in the Twitch chat. Kingslayer is asking, I wonder if Storts is going to use Hopkins in the slot more or out wide.
Ooh, very good question. Very good question. I just saw that pop in too. Hopkins is kind of that guy where I can kind of put anywhere. I mean, I forgot what his two abilities are right now. But Hopkins is a guy.
Double me.
Well, that's the X Factor.
That's the X Factor, yeah.
Yeah. I have to look.
I want to say when I had him with the Texans, it was I can't remember.
Yeah.
To be honest.
You're drunk for this shit.
I've been drunk before then. Yeah, I've been drunk before. So
yeah.
Here we have Alpha Matt on the clock right now. Some people would call him Alpha Matt. I'll never call him Alpha Matt.
A team.
I mean, he's a guy he's from Detroit. You know, he's talked about his allegiance to the Detroit Lions.
Could be
That's
Kuda there.
that'd be a skeptical pick here at 3. I don't think that's something you want to do. It's, you know, you're not trying to kill yourself over Madden. You know, I've heard of it happening before, but
yeah,
we're going to try to not lose anybody in this league due to the game.
And Opie puts in the Twitch chat, "Go Chargers, go!" If I was a betting man, which I quit betting years ago, I would be putting my money on the Chargers right here, kind of taking that first step in the AFC West. But again,
so we have seen the Chargers mocked here just about every time.
Yep.
So we'll see. It's a very appealing team. They have really pretty
not an appealing division. Not an appealing division really. With the
AFC West is going to be tough.
AFC
they have
West
pretty uniforms.
They do, and a new stadium.
You can't say that.
New stadium too.
They do have a new stadium.
New quarterback to play with. Derwin James, Joey Bosa. You know, Keenan Allen's still solid. The team is ready to roll, in my opinion. But again, you're playing that division. We'll see what he does here. We're just trying to stay on schedule with the clock. The pick is in. Just get the message that the pick is in. We'll see what full effect 1-3 where he goes. You just called him Alpha Matt. Hey, Mort's talking shit in the chat now, hey?
Yeah, what the hell, Mort?
Mort, don't choke your pick away, you bum.
Here we go. Let's see what this pick is. We are on the edge of our seats.
Let me know when your graphics start. The video starts for you. See your friend sync.
Right now.
I'm at 103, 102. I got research.
All right, pick is in. Here we are. Here's the sick ass graphic. That must have cost thousands of dollars, if not millions.
ESPN shaking.
Are we getting cancer?
Yeah, we've been getting cancer.
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, baby.
Are off the clock.
Oh, that's a bit of a shocker right there. Shock. I mean, not. I wouldn't say a shocker. Just the fact, the team talent. I think it's the best team in the game.
Absolutely.
Next to Kansas City. But obviously, I think with the appeal of this team is obviously just Lamar Jackson, Hollywood Brown, Marlon Humphrey, right? I mean, you get a nice quarterback. You get the fastest quarterback in what Madden history.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
he is gonna get paid. That's gonna be one thing you have to think about down the road. You know, where you're gonna allocate the rest of your cap space around Lamar. Do you just ride the coattails of Lamar all the way? You pay Hollywood Brown. That's somebody you probably you're gonna want to keep, and then just complement everything around that. The defense is solid. Defensive backs, I'd say, is their strong suit. They could use a little bit of work in the linebacking core. Defensive line, maybe little touch-ups here and there.
Well, I mean, they drafted Patrick Queen to kind of fill that void. What a big reason. What Full Effect just said in the Twitch chat had to do it. There's no quarterback breakouts. You have the best quarterback in the game. One of the best two.
Yeah,
that's 1-2.
You check that box right there. You don't have to worry about it.
You got a cycle receiver. I mean, all the speed you need on offense, everything you need. Devin Duvernay is another really good player, receiver they just drafted. Guy, I think he's a big guy with a lot of speed. Is Trezzy Mills? You want to answer that question in the Twitch chat? What is this, Mills? Why don't you answer that? That's on you. But yeah, I think right off the bat, what do we see here? We see Full Effect joining Swamp Tigers division in the AFC North, and that leaves two spots in the AFC North left with the Browns and Steelers, who are going to be pretty appealing teams, especially the Cleveland Browns. Matt, you and I talked about that a little bit. We're going to see how far the Cleveland Browns drop. It's going to be interesting to see, man. But yeah, pick 3 goes to the Baltimore Ravens with Full Effect. Surprising he didn't take the Chargers here. All 4 AFC West teams very, very much available. And I think that kind of throws the whole draft for a spin right now. Now, number 4 pick here, Cruising, something he's been getting mocked to. He's been getting mocked to, San Francisco 49ers a lot. Yeah, San Francisco. Like to see him in my division. Fun.
Cruising is, to me, the San Francisco 49ers are a very schematical team. If you have the right scheme, and their talent's everywhere, but they're boring almost. It's boring. Well, yeah, but they're the right scheme. A schematical player like Cruising will take this team and be able to run day one better than some owners might be able to. You got to think about it. Is Jimmy G your guy? Is he not your guy? You know, he has a game off the field.
Solid weapons. You know, you got George Kittle, an aging Richard Sherman. That defensive line is absolutely incredible. Fred Warren is very, very good.
Right.
But, you know, like you said, what are your plans with Jimmy G and that wide receiver core? You know, you got Deebo Samuel out there. But, you know, it's a run-first team, obviously. I don't know. Does he take a chance? I think the NFC West is going to be a hell division. I'm interested in seeing where in San Francisco and Seattle go. I'm kind of nervous, honestly. I don't want a good owner like Cruising to get there on Mort the Cow or even Jake Warren. But it's going to be fun. You know what? Iron sharpens iron. And the 4th pick is in. Just got the message from Tito McCallan. The 4th pick is in. And she said, "Oh, and we are blowing up. Why is this blowing up? Are you looking at the stream? Oh God, what is going on?"
How are you doing? If you're out there, how are you doing?
How often is advance? So I believe it's every Monday, Thursday, Saturday scheduled advances.
Unless all games are played.
Yeah, once all games are played.
We had quite a few early advances there.
You see how big you got there? You look pretty good.
Do I look good? Thanks.
Yeah.
Some people said I look like Jack Black, but you know, whatever. Go fuck yourself.
No, you don't look like Jack Black. Just that was a bad angle, King. It was a bad.
That was a rough. That was a bad visual.
Bad angle.
Why don't you tell me that before you screenshotted it, huh? Thanks for looking out. So we are here. Cruising is on the clock, and I believe the pick is in.
Matt, what's your timer at? 1:32 right now. Stuck.
Yeah.
I think the video is trying to load.
Here we are.
Here we are is right. San Francisco.
There you have it. No shocker there. No surprise. We've had one surprise there with that Baltimore pick in pick 3. Which it's not surprising that they went 3, but it is surprising based off of what we originally thought the pick there was going to be. San Francisco here, yeah, top 5 team in this cycle of Madden. They'll probably be top 5 team for the next, 3-4 years in most Madden leagues. There's extreme talent on the tons of talent on the defense. You have Fred Warner at linebacker, who's still a young cat. You got the Nick Bosa, obviously. I think there's more work to be done with this team on the offensive side of the ball. Receiver is a position that you're going to want to address pretty quickly. You can ride Kittle, obviously, in the passing game for quite a bit. There is some things to be addressed, but other than that, you have a pretty solid team, and it's time to win.
Cruising says, "Coming for you, Storts." Is that who is that? I can't read that. Why is the text so dark? I think they're a very, very low team. You're right about that. As Cruising has a written statement, he just messaged us. Just got a message from Cruising. So this is from the owner.
Hold on.
Okay.
I read it at an 8th grade reading level. What do you read at?
Like freshman year, sophomore year.
Okay, go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah. When choosing a team for the inaugural season for the TFA, I wanted a few things: youth, a game-changing tight end, a dominant O-line, a dominant D-line, linebackers that can break a running back, and a secondary that can keep up with the speediest of offenses. That team didn't take too long to find. They were a quarter away from Lombardi Trophy in 2019 and will be looking to add to their stellar reputation as one of the most marquee franchises in the NFL. And I said NFL instead of NFL. Tough scene. Kicked from the TFA.
Wait. Earmuffs.
What? Yeah, my bad. With the 4th pick in the inaugural draft, Cruising selects the San Francisco 49ers. Like we said, Cruising, excited to have you in my division. I'm sure we're going to have some good battles through further division throughout the whole cycle. I think we only played twice this past cycle. But yeah, looking forward to having you and Cruising. I'm kind of nervous who's going to take that Seahawks team now, because if we get a good owner in Seattle, it's going to be hell.
It's going to be a gauntlet division.
Bloodbath, buddy.
Which it is now. I mean, you had in the previously the NFL, you had Tay there with the Arizona Cardinals, who's one of the better players, stick skill players in the league for sure. He goes by Just Sick Jr., but he was a damn good player. You had Jay Clark there in Seattle, who was playing for a Super Bowl, it seemed like, at least almost every year, if not every other year. You had some of the previous Niners owners were solid players, and the LA Rams had a couple of guys that came in. Tito took over the Rams and played well with them as well. So that was a gauntlet division already. It's going to continue to be that, especially with the caliber of owners that have already filled 2 spots in that division, you and Cruising. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun for you to have to play in that division, and it's going to be competitive. No weeks off, and you better bring your A game. I'll tell you that.
No kidding, no kidding. And honestly, yeah, I think that's kind of my favorite thing about the team draft. Especially when you're picking up the top, like kind of like I am. It's just kind of see. You kind of know what team you're going to get, but it's just how the division's going to fold out because you have no control. You can't pick what division, which owners you want to be with in that division.
No.
You can't.
And that's one.
That's one thing about your spot, Matt. Yeah, you're in a good little spot. You can see who the top tier owners are. If you like playing against someone, if you have good battles, it's always fun to pick your division, who you're going to be playing against. So.
It's a double-edged sword of picking up at the top because who's going to join you? You don't know who it's going to be. Yeah, and somebody in those middle rounds, as myself, and even
Mills
up into the 20s and things like that. At least you can kind of, you can pick one thing or other. Do I go with the team that I really want, or do I go with the team that the division looks like? The division looks like it's something I could possibly win. Not that any division in this league is going to be easy to win. I don't think that's the case.
No, it's always going to be hell. We have a very good group of owners. Here we go. 5th pick is in. Mort the Cow. Honestly, I'm pretty lost with Mort right now. I mean, the best team available is obviously the Chiefs. Does Mort take the Chiefs here? If he does, Mills, I'm sure he's going to go in and not be too excited.
I'm thinking Mort takes the. You know what? I have no idea.
The Saints? Psych. I'd say maybe the Titans, if anything, a dark horse.
Yeah, he's a Nashville
the
guy.
Cowboys.
Maybe.
How about the Cowboys?
He might be the Cowboy. Didn't you just play him?
When?
Oh no, he played Mills.
Yeah, you played Mills. Yeah.
He and Mills played head to head.
Yeah.
I have the beer burps.
I think here we go, Matt.
Here we are.
Are we nervous?
We are not nervous.
What stadium is
the
this? The Jaguars.
Mort the Cow is jagging off.
Matt, you want to take this one?
I'll
start it off, Matt. Why don't you pull up the roster? We'll kind of delve into it. This is something that we saw Matt and I kind of talked about last night a little bit. Jacksonville Jaguars, a young team, a team that's exciting in the fact that you can shape them however you want to shape them. You have a weak division to play in. And just off the bat, Josh Allen's out there. I believe they got CJ Henderson in the draft, who's superstar dev. A team,
yes.
Miles Jack is still in there. Offensively, DJ Shark is 95 speed at 6'4", still a young receiver.
Yeah, burner. Miles Jack, you got a guy that if you were to be able to get him up into a superstar role, he's going to probably have lurker. Dude has ball skills. He can really go get it. The average age, I just looked on this team, is 26. So again, nothing that's probably average for the league. You get some of those older teams a little bit tougher. They have a lot of cap space coming up. Quarterback is Gardner Minshew guy. He's very likable guy, but is he a franchise quarterback?
In my opinion, no, he's not a franchise quarterback at all. We'll see if Mort thinks differently as he puts Duval in the chat.
But
first round picks.
He's not gonna have Unique Ngakoue.
He is not. He's not gonna have Unique Ngakoue. But does he have 2 first round picks? They got a first round pick for Ramsey, right? To the Rams.
Yes,
they
do have
picks. 2 seconds. Yep, 2 first and 2 seconds. Thank you, Opie. Yep, cap space, draft capital, and like we said, like full effects said, kind of like we touched on earlier, a young team you can build whoever you want. On top of that, a weak division. You got the Colts are going to probably be a late pick unless Bling takes them as he's a Colts fan.
They're not falling past Opie. I'll tell you that.
Really? So is Opie a Colts fan?
I think he is.
Where does Opie live?
Earth.
Thank you.
Okay. So
I've seen
Jacksonville, first AFC South team off the board. I'll tell you what, I Ty Money in the previous league we were in, he had the Jaguars. He was tough. That's a team. Leonard Fournette. We know how Mort likes those running backs. We're not going to call it cheese, but cheese. Just kidding, Mort. I think he's going to do well there. I mean, that'd be a fun team to build, especially with the quarterback situation. You go out there and in the draft, find yourself a stud, somebody that you can really attach yourself to, and then focus on bringing him along and using the receivers chart. Maybe you go out and get another guy. CJ Henderson at a cornerback that they drafted in the first round, 76 overall, pretty high for a cornerback. I guarantee he's a man-to-man guy. Um,
93 speed too. 93 speed guy
yeah,
can freaking run.
he can go. So they have the weapons, and they're in that division. They are going to
Missed.
be ready to rock.
Looking at the Twitch chat right now. Bling said that the Jaguars were his number one team. I feel like he says that a lot, but I feel like Bling actually might be telling the truth here.
Bling has 32 number one teams.
Yeah, Bling's favorite team or number one team is whoever's picking, like whoever's got picked.
Yeah, whatever team just went last, that was his number one team.
Yes, sir. How about Jake Warren here now? I think Jake Warren's a lock for the Chiefs. Am I wrong? You know what, Matt? I wouldn't say a lock. He is a Cowboys fan, right?
If he is my friend, he is not a Cowboys fan. If he is my friend,
well, the pick is in. The pick is in now.
Take the Cowboys here. Do not take the Cowboys here. That's all I gotta say.
It's gotta be Cowboys.
I will walk out of the stream and boycott this stream.
Are people afraid of the AFC West division, Matt? Could be.
I think they are. Are people ducking?
Are they ducking?
Are they ducking the AFC West?
AFC West teams falling.
How are they not off?
If the Chiefs pass number 6, bro, we're gonna have a shocker. I think this is the Chiefs right here. I do.
Are you taking it to the bank?
Nope.
Okay.
Elite Mills is pissed. Tough scene, eh, Mills? Tough scene.
Kansas City
Chiefs.
The Kansas Shitty Queefs off the board. We're going to be tomahawk chopping. Hey, good for him. That's a team. Again, you have your quarterback of the cycle. That's not something you have to worry about. The best quarterback that, yeah. I mean, you got to decide the cap situation there is going to be the big bugaboo. If you're going to take the Chiefs, you better be pretty confident in your financial management because you're going to have to get off of some guys, make a decision. Tyrann Mathieu, good player, but he's well compensated. You got Frank Clark, defensive end, who gets paid pretty well. He's making actually a shit ton of money.
Elite Mills is calling in. Oh boy, Mills, welcome to the TFA Draft Show. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Mills, how you doing today, buddy? Okay. How you doing today, pal? Okay.
We are a little stressed. Our draft board is currently in shambles. We had our fun with the Chiefs in 20, but I guess now all we can hope is that an AFC West team will fall to 18 so we can crush some dreams.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
Fight some ankles.
Who are you hoping if your AFC West team? Who's your? Are you happy with any of the teams in the AFC West? Just as long as you're there, or do you have somebody in mind? Or maybe you don't want to tell us.
Assuming Nas takes the Raiders, I do not believe the Chargers will fall to 18. But if Fallen changes his mind and the Broncos go past him, I'd be fine with the Broncos.
Okay, so you're now in the revenge phase, right?
We are on the LeBron James revenge tour.
So every game that you stream is revenge porn, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, we're into that. We're kind of into that kind of thing here.
Mills, quick question here: if you have to eat one pizza from Papa John's the rest of your life, what's on the pizza?
Probably Canadian bacon.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
No veggies or
Canadian
nothing?
bacon, some grilled chicken.
So double meat. Okay.
Damn, you like that meat?
Meat.
Mills, I know.
Onions or no?
Yeah.
Onions can make an appearance.
Yeah. Okay.
No mushrooms. He's not a mushroom guy.
No, I'm a mushrooms guy. Okay, so Mills, did you order wings?
We did order wings. That's what the sources are saying.
Okay. The sources are saying
still waiting. We're still waiting on an official response with the delivery.
Okay. And did you tip the delivery guy? Like what percentage are we talking? Are we talking?
I left a 15% tip.
15%. Hey.
Very, very good of you.
Wow, Mills.
We're happy. We're happy.
Something
so
about
that. What's about $2 and
85-year-old delivery lady just makes me put in an extra 5%.
Hey, you're paying for her granddaughter to strip her way through college.
Yeah, it's not really my problem.
Mills, so quick question. Back to the draft. Are you pretty much locked in on an AFC West team now, if one's available?
If an AFC West team is not there, I've got my eye on a couple teams. I know me and Mort love playing each other. I know he would be very excited if I joined the division. So we'll just have to see what's available when my picks
What are you
up.
thinking? You're thinking the Houston Texans?
And Mills, if we can just remind Mort something, I think you and I have a ring. And is he ringless?
Yes, me and Storts. Storts actually has 2 rings because Paris gave him a special one.
Yes. And he is wearing it right now.
And it wasn't a wedding ring. So congratulations, Paris and Storts, on their relationship.
All right, Mills, we are going to be wrapping it up with you right now. Feel free to call back a little bit later, but we have to keep going here, keep the boat afloat, keep it rolling. Feel free to call back in a little bit, but Tito Mack says you need to get the hell off the phone.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, see you. Talk to you later.
Always fun
So
when
that
the boy
was,
Eli comes in.
That was one of our more non-open-minded. He not very open-minded owner, Eli Miller.
I'd say he's pretty divisive, if anything.
If anything, he is divisive.
He's
He's
very divisive.
gonna be one of these guys. He's gonna be in your DMs. He's gonna be conspiring. Just really trying to break the league up and separate people and really get people at each other's throats. So
Seventh pick is in. Tito Mack.
7th pick is in. Lucky
I
number
think
7.
if now, I'm pretty sure I think he's a shoo-in for the Washington football team.
Whoa. Did you say the W word?
Yeah,
We
my
don't
bad.
say that. We don't say that.
Sorry, the football team.
All right. The football team, previously known as the Skins.
Here we go. Pick is in.
Here we go. He is a Washington homer, and there you have it. The football team is off the board. This is a total homer pick here, which is a good thing. I think it's always fun to play with your favorite team. Those jerseys, honestly, those new jerseys are sick. And if I'm the football team, I don't change. Maybe you go. I don't know. I mean, do they keep that moniker and logo and identity for the rest of their time?
Yeah, I mean, is it
or
something
they-
that you? I mean, I don't think he's gonna relocate at all. I think he's gonna
No.
Washington football team, but kind of going through the team here. I think you look at 2 pieces, obviously, and I think that the 2 defensive pieces is Montez Sweat and Chase Young, who is X Factor. And David G, like to know why you're beeping when you say Washington.
That's a bad word.
Sorry, yeah, it's a bad word. Offensive side of the ball, offensive side of the ball, you got Terry McLaurin. Dwayne Haskins is kind of a what do you do with Dwayne Haskins kind of player. But I think, like you said, it's pretty much a whole homer pick here. I think Chase Young's going to be an absolute freak, being X Factor right away at
Absolutely.
21, 22 years old. Like
Yeah.
80 overall right out of the draft is stupid. And then Montez Sweat, we saw what he could do last Madden. We're going to see what he can do again this Madden. I think it's going to be pretty much the exact same player. Mills.
I don't know. I mean, the pass rushing is nerfed down a little bit.
It is nerfed down.
So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to progress their pass rushers like they were in the previous renditions of the game. Homer pick here. The first NFC East team is off the board, which is there's a lot of teams in that division that are definitely more talented than the Redskins. I'd say the Redskins are definitely the 3rd most talented team in that division, behind the Eagles and the Cowboys, which is probably a toss-up. It'll be interesting to see what other owners join Tito there, and take it away, Sorts. Your thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, I think right away Tito's obviously a guy who's been taken. I think he's honestly had the Redskins for years and years of being in the Madden League with him.
What did you just say?
The Washington, back when they were the Redskins. My bad.
What did you just say?
Tito's a written statement. As we're gonna nerf off of this a little bit.
Okay. Let me take this one. I got to practice on reading.
Okay. Yeah. You got it.
Can you sign that out for me?
My plan.
My plan was to take Baltimore, but it was gone. I'm pissed. What the fuck?
No.
Hung.
Washington.
Washington. WFT, not WTF.
Washington football team is Young, Sweat, Paris, Star Devs, Terry, and Sims on offense will feel the rebuild. Absolutely will. Couldn't agree more, Tito. And like
definitely thought that was WTF. Sorry.
Yeah, and Tito, I think something you're going to be looking for is where the Cowboys going to fall. You know, Cowboys are one of the most loaded teams in Madden. That's usually, I don't see Ninja taking them. I don't see Sleezens taking him. I don't see Austin taking him. I think Schwab's probably your best catalyst to take him. And then along with that, I think Justice Jr. is going to be an Eagles guy. I know he's an Eagles fan. We'll
Do we
see
have
if he'll
Ninja's-
trick up his sleeve.
Do we have
But-
Ninja's phone number? Can we get him on the call right now during his pick?
Ninja, if you're around, if you're a pick,
listening.
call in. Please feel free to call
He's
in.
he'd probably pass out after all the weed that he did.
Yeah, I'm sure the guy's probably gonna freaking ate like 7 edibles, bro. Is that how edibles work? Matt, what are you drinking? Michelob Ultra? Are we watching our weight?
We're watching it. We're watching it grow.
Tough scene out there. Tough scene in Midland,
Yeah.
Texas.
Tough scene in Texas.
Look what Mills just texted us.
So here we go. Yeah, Ninja's a New York Jets fan. He's from the Northeast, New Jersey specifically.
He's too high.
He's very high, and the
I'm
eighth
getting
pick
hot.
is in. So
Eighth
Ninja
pick
must
is
have.
in.
He must be
Where's the-
alive.
Gotta be the Jets,
Order
right?
to-
Oh, sorry, is my bicep showing off the screen? Sorry, I couldn't.
No,
tell.
it's mostly your tricep. But if you were really into working out, you would know the difference.
Yeah, I'll commit when I die.
So the eighth pick is in here. If he goes Jets, Ninja, don't do it. You're an idiot. But I love you. Yeah, regardless. You're one of my favorite owners around here. You're a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, and I'm just getting a little emotional about you. I really love you. No homo.
Fag.
Maybe a little bit of homo.
And
pretty
here we
sure.
go.
I'm pretty sure our switch thing this one because
I don't think it
Stort
did.
said that. Stort said
Oh,
that.
okay. I was gonna say I did say a slur that I shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to the Paris community if you're watching. I'm sure Paris is probably watching. Honestly, how's it going? Boo?
Hey, check this out. We have 34 viewers and only 32 owners in this league. Who is in here that shouldn't be in here? You fucking out yourselves right now.
Well, you can see who.
Expose yourselves on camera.
Oh, hey, K Dub's in here. Everyone say hi to K Dub. Gamer Taz is in here.
The K-Dub to God.
Hey, dude, whose Twitch name is Naughty Wife Next Door?
Wait, that's your porn. That you're watching porn, huh?
Oh no, we're good.
That's your other. Is that
Pick
just
is in.
another page that you have open up on your laptop?
I wish.
Huh.
We have a statement from Jake Warren. We'll read after Ninja's pick comes in here. It should be anytime. Should be soon. Well, I'll read it now real quick for you.
No,
Actually,
no.
we'll wait.
All
We'll
right.
wait. Ninja's pick is in. Is he going Dallas? Is he going to Jets? Oh, the Indianapolis Colts. There we go.
Who saw this coming?
Oh God, Mort is licking his chops.
What is going on here?
Mort is licking his chops right now in the AFC South.
Jake Warren must have pressed the wrong button. Ninja, is
Well,
this what-
here we go.
I
Here we
guess
go,
it's
Matt.
better-
Why don't you pull up a couple? Opies are pissed. The Blings are pissed. Yep. Mort says bring it. Here we go. Right away.
Okay.
Forrest Buckner, Quentin Nelson, T.Y. Hilton. How about Jonathan Taylor? The offensive line's looking really, really good. You can
Absolutely.
do whatever you want at quarterback, whatever you want to do at quarterback. And the one great thing about this team right now, most cap space in the league. You can
Exactly.
script them however you
Tons of
want.
space.
And then just have a dumbass when it comes to cap space and stuff. It's gonna help him. It's gonna help him. Caleb in the house. Everyone say hey to Caleb as he says hi in the chat.
K-Dub to God.
Caleb the goat. But yeah. And I have a written statement here from Jake Warren. I'll kind of read it out. It's regarding Elite Mills. Breaking news. Jake Warren hopes Mills joins his division so he can cry when he loses to his favorite team twice a year, maybe 3 times if he's lucky enough to make the wild card.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there it is. 2 AFC South teams filled up in the top 8. I think this is just a case of Ninja, he couldn't bring himself. Mills, stop in the chat. Ninja couldn't bring himself to take probably the worst roster top to bottom in the league.
Absolutely.
With the New York Jets at pick number 8.
No, this is not a bad pick here at 8.
No, it's a good pick. It's a good pick. I agree. I like the Colts a lot.
You have a lot of freedom. You're going to have to address the quarterback. Your offensive line is full of just monsters. Defensive side of the ball, there's a little bit of work to do, but yeah, running back, you're going to want to definitely take what's the guy's name you just said earlier?
Jonathan Taylor,
Yeah. No, wait, what?
running back for the Colts.
Yeah, who's the guy?
Ninja's calling in. Ninja, we have Ninja calling in. Ninja,
have
welcome
Ninja
to
on
the
the
show.
phone.
How you doing tonight?
What's up, Storts? I'm doing good. How you doing, boys?
We're doing good. How high are you right now, buddy?
Not really. I got super high last night,
Okay.
so today's a chill day. I actually had shit to do, but I didn't get up till like 5.
All right, Ninja. So let's
Sound-
jump
hey,
into
that sounds like a patented weed head right there, if I've ever heard one.
Yes, absolutely. Patented ninja move.
All right, Ninja. Let's jump into it. Why Indianapolis?
Because I was gonna take the Jags, and then Mort screwed me. But I mean, Indianapolis got some great youth, draft capital,
So
cap
what
space.
are your plans, Ninja? What are you thinking? Philip Rivers, is he goner after year one, or what do you think?
Most likely, yes. Thankfully, he was one of the old heads who got that 1-year contract, so I don't have to pray that he retires.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That was the big upside.
Yeah, that makes. I mean, so
Yeah.
probably go after the quarterback in the draft. I don't know what the free agency is going to look like after year one, but you'll have plenty of money to spend there, if so be it. Defensive line's gotten some help with DeForest Buckner. Obviously your line, T.Y. Hilton, he's getting paid. He's definitely not peaking in his career, but I think he's still got some years left. So, I mean, what are you thinking? Dome team, you're not going to have to worry about the snow, which is actually a factor in Madden, believe it or not.
Yep.
So, I mean, what are you thinking? What kind of timeline are you giving on your team to form them the way that you're hoping to form them to?
I'm definitely looking for more of like a overtime approach. I'm definitely like season 4, season 5 is when.
All right, Ninja,
I
wrap it
want
up.
to start
Wrap
making
it up,
pushes.
Ninja. We're kicking you off.
Okay. Yeah, season
2
4,
seconds.
season 5, gonna make a push. Gonna fucking do it. Go Colts. It's for the brand. Bye, boys.
So, yeah,
All right,
see you, Ninja.
be
Thanks
good,
for the call,
Ninja.
buddy. Looks like we
Yeah.
have the next pick about to come in. Sleezum's here. He's been talking about going for the Raiders for the longest time here, but maybe he goes to the Raiders in a different league or something. Does he want to go be the Raiders in 2 leagues?
Oh,
We'll
is
see what
he
does
one of
here.
those guys? Is he a
Yeah.
double leaguer?
Yeah, I
One of our
think so. We're not going to talk about that though, are we?
Okay.
Ninth pick is in. Sleezum's just made his pick. You ain't even a third of the way through the draft, Matt. We're not even a third of the way through, buddy.
We're not even a third of the way through, and I have to take a piss.
Yeah, I got pissed too. Hey, you want to go together?
No, we're gonna have to go at separate times.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to make it to my pick before I take a piss. Damn, dude, you looking good.
Thank you.
Here we are. Pick is in. Let's see what this sick ass graphic has for us.
It's got to be the Raiders, right? Got to be Oakland.
Gotta be. I don't know.
Hey, Oakland. I mean Las Vegas.
I don't know. So be interesting.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
We saw this last night in our
Did we?
run. That's
Well,
exactly where
I was kind of drunk by this point, but yeah.
The old Buckles from the Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But fucking ears.
Well, Matt, right off the bat, Tom Brady, he didn't retire until like season 4 and a couple side chases I ran. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Gronkowski, you have all weapons you need to win year 1 if you want to go for it year 1.
Yeah, it's
Defensive
time to
side
win
of
with
the
this
ball.
team right now.
Yeah, defense side of the ball, Devin White, right?
And you think about, past history with Nas, this Tampa Bay team, it's got a lot of athleticism at linebacker. I think you have a lurker there, a guy that can use a lurker. If you consider the team that he used in the NFL, there's a lot of similarities. He's got his established quarterback. He's got the young receivers. He got Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski. I mean, he can go so many ways with this team. He can try to really progress running back Ronald Jones if he wants to. So really, the sky's the limit with this team, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with for probably the entire cycle. So it'll be interesting to see what he does once time comes for Brady to be gone and maybe Gronk to be gone. And those linebackers that he does have, they're close to 30. So you might start thinking about the next steps and and how are you going to fill those spots to be able to be competitive late in the cycle. But if anybody can do it, Sleezem Nas, aka Nas, has been shown to do it. He took the Washington football team from Madden 20 and made them into a powerhouse. So if that didn't testify to
Then lost the sprint.
Then lost the sprint, yeah. So if that isn't a testament to what kind of team builder he is, then you know, I think this is going to be an easy
Matt,
run for him.
A couple of things come kind of shaping out to be. Dallas Cowboys are really falling. The Chargers are really falling. The Raiders are going to start to fall a little bit, I think. Austin here's a Seahawks fan. Does Austin have the balls to come to the NFC West?
Does he have the balls?
Does he have the balls to take the Seahawks from the NFC West? I don't think he does. I think he strays off here and goes to another new team. I think he takes. I don't know. Austin go anywhere, dude.
I don't know, man.
He might take
honestly.
He
That's the thing about Austin. You know, he's stick skills are up there with anybody that's going to be in this league. He can beat anybody. On any given day. He's a hell of a defensive player. You don't even need an elite defense. You don't even need an elite defensive team on the field to be able to play good defense. So, one of those guys that can just do it based off of sheer skill alone, and he has made his pick. So, we will go into.
If you were a betting man here, Matt, would you put on Seattle?
Dude,
I'd say the Cowboys. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Cowboys. I really have no idea what he's gonna do here.
I really hope not the Cowboys, but we'll see.
Schwab's gonna be an interesting guy at 11 too. Because I think, I don't know, dude. I really don't know what's gonna happen here. This is the draft gets good. Do I have another division mate here? Do I have another division mate? Here we go. Is that
the Browns?
Is that the Cleveland
Browns?
Well, Matt, this is a team you were kind of talking about for a little bit.
Right?
Right?
I was talking about Cleveland. They are a very appealing team. I was going to get them and move them to like London or something. You know.
Oh yeah.
Nobody wants to live in Cleveland. So, anywho, Cleveland Browns. You have guys on this team that are cycle guys. You got Myles Garrett, who just got paid. He's locked up. He's yours. Denzel Ward at cornerback, who's a speed freak. Nobody's getting by him.
Nick Chubb's like a
Chubb.
freaking monster, dude. Absolute
Nick
monster.
Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I mean, the linebacking group is where you're going to want to address. Their linebackers aren't very good. But other than that, they have freaks all over the defense. They just drafted Delpit out of LSU, who's a guy that, you know, is going to be fun to develop. And who else did they get in the draft this year? They get a receiver in the draft this year. Let's see here.
I have to look. Matt, while you look at the roster, I'm gonna pull up Austin as a written statement he just sent in.
Okay.
So we're going with the Browns. They're originally number 3 squad for us, but knowing we'd have 2 division mates we'd enjoy battling with, they moved to number 1. Young, with a lot of pieces for the cycle, a lot of trade assets. Interesting. I wonder what made them, if that's the case, you know, if he really wants to enjoy battling with Michigan Matt and Swamp Tiger. Austin's gonna be he's gonna be a tough out in that division for sure.
Absolutely. So yeah, they did. They took Donovan Peoples-Jones out of Michigan in this year's draft.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, he's.
I mean, you're thinking so. Odell Beckham, he's a guy that you're going to want to. Obviously, you're going to ride him in the passing game. Jarvis Landry, good player. He's aging. They've got some, like I said, Donovan Peoples-Jones will be a guy that you could really try to project and get him up to be a number 1 type guy. Other than that, the team is solid. I mean, Baker's going to be serviceable enough to be able to win you any game that you play. And Joe Q is another good. They just signed Austin Hooper, I believe, who's a freak. He's a do it all tight end. Kareem, like I said, Kareem Hunt. Do you use him as a piece to acquire some help on the defensive side, specifically that linebacker position? You know, there's almost infinity possibilities with this roster in order to form it in the way that you want to form it to and be able to play the way that you want to play. So it's a good pick here, and it's going to be fun in the AFC North with the full effect, aka Matt and Swamp Tiger.
Yeah, and that leaves one spot in the AFC North left, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are a good team. Also, they're a good team. a team that I think could be a top 20 pick, no doubt. But I don't know who's going to take them because I think the next pick here, Schwab. I think Schwab's taken the best team available, or in division
be
he
the
can win.
Saints.
I think.
That'd be the
I really
Saints.
think. I think Schwab goes to Dallas Cowboys here, or he goes to
He
Chicago
does.
Bears. I think
Schwab
he might
don't
go
do it.
Bears. Be the first team the NFC North taken.
You think the Bears? Yeah, we haven't
I
seen
think
an
it's
NFC
gonna be
North team
Bears.
off the board. We haven't seen an NFC North team or an NFC South team off the board yet.
No, we
So-
haven't. No, we have not.
We are waiting on one of those teams to drop, and then you know that division, those divisions might fill up pretty quickly, just depending on who goes and the outlook on the division. You at this point you're starting to think about who am I going to be playing multiple times a year, things like that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely in the back of your head. Yeah, especially in the spots where do I want to go? And Matt, you're coming up soon, quick too, right?
Yeah,
You're coming up in what, 4 picks after Schwab here, or 3 picks after
After
Schwab.
Schwab.
I mean,
and we will be using that 5-minute time period to take a piss. I'll tell you that right now.
are you going to be taking a piss?
You know, we thought we were doing this telethon, no commercial breaks. We couldn't get any sponsors. We thought we had some sponsors. We did get a browser sponsorship. Actually, I pay for a membership, so I figured maybe I could just throw that in the background. I have a booger.
Oh, would you like the bullet here, Matt? Let me get you a tissue, King. I got you.
Oh,
I keep it next to me on the couch for other reasons.
Thank you, King Slayer.
King Slayer said no, but I think Matt has a booker. Please wash your hands with soap. Schwab has 1 minute to pick. Is Schwab alive? Is he alive right now?
Schwab. He's probably just killing it on the guitar right now, doing some.
Schwab doesn't
John
play
Mayer.
though. He's probably saving lives in the
Oh yeah,
front.
you're right, Schwab. I'm thinking of Bling. I was looking at Bling.
Hey Matt, you want to clap for Schwab as he's saving lives for coronavirus? Shout out to Schwab. He is a
Shout out.
he is a nurse, I believe, or a doctor or something. Does something in the medical field. We can't think of enough in times like this. Awesome guy. Known him for years now. Interested to see what he does with this pick. Usually he's a guy who kind of goes with the best team available. I know he's a Bears fan, so we'll see. He's got 30 seconds, and I haven't gotten the pick is in yet. So could we have a hashtag problem here? Maybe he's
Could
working.
have a hashtag.
I know he sent in his pick, so we'll see.
And is Schwab gonna be? You know, Schwab. Hope he don't pick Cowboys. But I'm afraid that's
Pick
gonna.
is
Oh,
in.
here it is.
Pick is
Pick is in. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
What do you think here? What are you thinking here, Matt? Is he the first one to go to AFC or the NFC North, Chicago?
I don't think so. I think he's going Cowboys, to be honest.
Yeah. Are you
Sadly.
going to be hashtag Matt online?
Yeah, I might be mad online, but
Okay.
we might get over it.
Here we go. Dallas Cowboys. Well, I'll take this one over since Matt's a little bit hashtag Matt online. Dallas Cowboys, I think, have one of the best offenses ready to roll right now. Dak Prescott coming in superstar dev is absolutely massive. You have one of the best running backs in the league in Zeke Elliott, and 2 receivers, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb, who is star dev, or superstar. I'm sorry, CeeDee Lamb is superstar dev, who turns into an absolute monster. Cowboys are freaking loaded, dude. DeMarcus Lawrence on the outside, the edge rusher, and then 2 linebackers who are athletic freaks, Leighton Vander Esch, Jalen Smith. One thing you kind of just have to work on, is the secondary. Cheeto Awuzie is kind of your best player out there with the departure of Byron Jones. But the Cowboys are an absolute home run hit at pick 11. He's got a nice little division mate here with Tito Mack, too, who's going to make for some good battles. Schwab's the only who's going to get that team ready to roll. I'm telling you that right now. Cowboys are a good team. And Matt, you're a Cowboys fan. Does this hurt a little bit? How much?
It hurts. It hurts.
Perspective?
I guess, if I'm the Cowboys owner, you got to decide Dak's on that. Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
What's up, Randy Moss? Straight
Hey,
cash, homie.
Does he
You got
does he
Randy
have any?
Moss.
Does he have any Okay, go ahead, Randy. How we doing?
How you doing, boys?
Randy, what's up, buddy? How we doing? How's
Hey,
Vegas treating
Randy,
you?
your voice has changed. You don't sound like a
Like a what?
6'4" receiver.
yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna go with.
But go ahead, anyways.
Been working on my radio voice, trying to get it ready for prime time.
Okay. Randy, what do you got? What are your thoughts here? What do you got to add here?
Couple of surprises. I had a mock a little bit earlier, not going according to plan. Think I was sabotaged a little bit. I blame Charles Woodson for that. But It's interesting. I think that the Ravens getting picked so early is because the Bengals went so early and full effect wanted 2 easy wins. So I think that's why they went with the Ravens there instead of the Chargers.
Oh, interesting.
So Randy, look at the draft board now. Who is your best team available right now? I mean, is it the Las Vegas Raiders? Is it the Chargers? Where do you see someone like Bling going and touch that thing?
I think it kind of depends on your mindset going into the cycle. If you're looking to win now, I'm thinking the Saints could be a possible surprise for some teams. Michael Thomas, you got Drew Brees still out there, a couple more years in them. But the Raiders are a very, very interesting pick. They got a new stadium. I'm definitely going to be fun to play in there. The Raiders. But I'm thinking the Saints are the next team off the block.
That's right. God, I forgot the Saints are still available.
Here at Bling Squib, you think Bling goes right?
I think Bling. I think he gives them a hard look.
Saints.
I think he gives them a hard look.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks are still there too.
They are still
another really good team I like. Well, I'm kind of nervous to see. I don't want Bling in my division. That's for sure. We'll see.
You see, I mean,
yeah,
you do see the 2 teams that have gone in the NFC West are, some would say, elite owners. I think they're very beatable owners. Storts and Cursing.
So?
Yeah.
We're reaching the point where teams are starting to look at who else is in the division. So I could see some teams staying away from the NFC West for now.
I think it's the same case with. I think it's the AFC West here right now with Jake Warren, who has been shown he can win with pretty much any team and build any team, and he's got the Chiefs right off the bat. The AFC West is a very, very scary division right now. If you want to go join that, that's you're dancing with the devil there.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. I'll tell you what though, until someone else chooses the AFC South, it's a 1-team division. So that needs to happen quickly. I just wanted to call in, give my thoughts. You guys are running the tight ship, boys. Keep it going.
Thanks, boss. You take care. Thanks, Randy. It looks like Schwab is trying to call in here. He just messaged me on DM. Haven't Schwab on the PC in years. This should be an interesting one, boys.
Schwab, call in.
We'll see. I have to wait. I'll wait till T-Dell lets me know he's on the way. But
okay.
Bling Squib coming with his pick right here. Haven't gotten a notification that Bling is picked yet. And I think Bling's a little bit torn here, turning a little curveball. Where's Bling going? He's a Colts fan in real life. They're gone.
Does he run it back? Does he run it back to the Dolphins?
Does he run it back to the Dolphins? He's been teasing it a little bit.
Sources say that he did get a cocaine addiction there in his past stint there in Miami, and everybody knows that Miami has the firest cocaine. So cocaine strippers, everything that you might want there is in Miami. So he might be heading back because I think he has a problem. So we'll see. We'll see his pick here in a couple seconds.
We got 20 seconds. 18 seconds now. I haven't gotten a notification. Is Bling getting auto picked? Is he letting his other pick his team? Bling says he's sad in the Twitch chat. What does that mean? Pick is in. Pick is in. We're good.
Pick is in.
Bling is safe. Oh, the timer's up.
Timer up. Timer is up.
Timer's up. Sorry, Bling. You're getting the lines, buddy. That's it. Riding the white pony.
The Broncos.
That's that what it? You're right. That's gotta be what it is. Is that what he's tipping?
That is the Broncos.
Interesting. Let's come. It's gotta be the Broncos. Yeah. Is that like their nickname?
No, but they have the white pony on their helmets. Or he's talking about cocaine. One of the two.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, it could be it too. Who's on the clock after him? Just Sick Jr. Hey.
Just Sick Jr. Come on. Let's get this pick in before I piss my draws. All right, here we are. The Packers, the Fudge Packers.
The Packers, huh?
The white pony.
The white pony.
Oh, and there's our first AFC North team off.
AFC North, hey? AFC North, right, Matt?
NFC North, that's what I said. He's going with the Fudge Packers here. That'll be a fun team. Is Jordan Love your guy? Do you just say piss off Aaron Rodgers, treat him like he treats his family, and tell him to kick rocks? Devontae Adams, obviously Jair Alexander, you see there on your screen. They've got some weapons. They got
Kenny Clark,
some D-line. Aaron Jones is hell of a running back.
X Factor, I think. Is he X Factor or just superstar? I'm not sure.
Good question. We're not sure, but Packers are a fun team. You have Aaron Rodgers there for a little while. He's gonna end up, with digression, and I guess that's the right word.
Matt, I'm going to cut you off here real quick. We have Schwab calling in. Schwab, welcome to the show. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I gotta pee.
Good, guys. How are you guys?
Doing well, man.
Well,
Enjoying the
we're
night.
doing awesome.
Let's talk about that pick now, Schwab. Pick 11.
Oh,
Who were you eyeing up there originally? Who was kind of on your radar, and why did you ultimately decide on the Cowboys?
yeah, I'm frustrated. Dallas was in the group of teams I was looking at, but I was completely set on Cleveland. Unless there was some outside chance Baltimore fell, which I didn't think was going to happen, but I thought they had a chance if they got past 3. I really wanted Cleveland. And so, I kind of was scrambling, considered a couple different teams. Cowboys make sense because I like to run the ball,
Right.
but I'm not super thrilled about it.
I think
super
Schwab.
thrilled.
I think it's.
Do you want to do a trade? You can trade me that team. I'll send you $10.
I'll tell you what, I actually, so Storts, I value like who's in my division.
Right.
So having Kevin there certainly helps a ton.
Yeah.
I actually gave a lot of thought to Carolina.
Did you?
And going and playing with Nas.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't know. I'm not super excited about it. They've got a lot of pieces. Obviously, have a great line. Zeke. Don't have any idea what the hell I'm going to do with Dak.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to move him because I like the idea of building a quarterback from scratch, but I don't know what the market would be like.
So
I think Schwab with Dak, he's superstar dev. That's honestly huge for quarterbacks right now. And I think there's only like 7 or 8 of them out there with superstar dev. But again, so I think you have to pay them, right? It's going to be a tough.
Right. So I think looking at the teams that have all the cap space, and if there's some teams with a ton of cap space, like for example, the Colts. I don't know who took the Colts. Some Ninja. I mean, is that a fit? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see.
And you're gonna have fun with CeeDee Lamb. I'll tell you that right now. That guy turns into a monster in like 2-3 years.
Absolutely. And doing just test franchises, I have seen just about every time there's usually a freak quarterback in these drafts, which you couldn't say for past Madden. Like Madden 20, you never really got that quarterback. It's like, okay, here's a freaking lock, type guy. So I think that it's not going to be too tough to get that if you do decide that's what you're going to do. So
the problem is that this team's kind of built for right now. And,
exactly.
in order to secure that, if you go into the draft needing that one guy and you're not picking in the first 10 or whatnot, you kind of putting yourself at a significant risk of, if I don't get this guy, then then I've got a team ready to win now without a quarterback. And it just becomes like a revolving door, which is one of the things that really intrigued me about Cleveland. And I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch. But thanks for calling in, Schwab.
Yeah, thanks, Schwab. You take care and have a good night. Okay,
all right, guys. Good job. Thanks.
So here we got next pick coming on. Thanks to Schwab for calling in. He's gonna like the Cowboys. I really think he is. Now, Just Sick Jr. He's just tweeted at me that he's a Saints fan. I don't know what's going on like 30 minutes ago.
He was. I thought he was all in on Eagles.
I thought he was too. 13th pick is in now. Is he going to go down to the NFC South and join Nas in that division? It's going to be hard. I think Saints are probably one of the best teams available right now with Seattle. I don't want him in Seattle. I'll tell you that right now. So
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where Just Sick Jr. is going to be.
And he got the pick in pretty quickly. He knew where he was going. So let's see here. Ooh, Philadelphia Eagles.
So the Saints talk was just a smokescreen. I think he's an Eagles fan, actually. I'm pretty sure. So Philadelphia Eagles, a team that's probably in the most cap hell right now in Madden. They just have so many guys under their contract for years and years. And Carson Wentz, Zach Ertz, Fletcher Cox, Big Cox. And if you look at the Twitch chat, Caleb is #pissed. Did Matt just go to the bathroom? Okay, not sure what just happened. But Philadelphia Eagles here. Jason Kelce, offensive line. Brandon Brooks, obviously a monster too. A team that's probably in win now mode. Just got Nelson Aguilar, Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end. A team that's probably going to be very competitive now. That's going to make that division that much tougher with Tito Mack and Schwab. I think Just Sick Jr. was pretty much eyeing up the Eagles the whole way. Didn't care who was in his division whatsoever. So we, joined this division with Schwab and with Keto Mac, and that's gonna be a very tough division. And the big thing with the Philadelphia Eagles is, I kind of mentioned it earlier, just what do you do with that cap situation? You're gonna have to make some very tough decisions. Is Carson Wentz gonna be the guy you're gonna go to? I think, is Carson Wentz superstar or star? Someone in the chat, I'm pretty sure he might just be star. But yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what Juszczyk Jr. does with that cap situation. As now we go to touch that thing. Look, okay, he's on the clock, so maybe that's why he left. He's probably a little bit nervous. But yeah, the NFC Beast, circa Madden 19, could be, very well could be. Let's talk about that. That was a monster division back then. Yeah, Juszczyk Jr. Gamer Taz is not mad. Caleb is hashtag not mad. Okay, he is not upset. Matt, did you just leave to go take a piss? And because you're on the clock, right?
And I did submit my team pick there. We'll see where we're going. It's gonna be
any tips?
It's gonna be
we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It should be. I'm gonna guess where you're going.
Okay, go ahead and give me a shot.
I'd give the balls to go to Scabble, Matt.
Shit. I'm all balls, no dick. So.
Oh, look at the Twitch chat. No, I'm pissed. K-Dub. Mills, Caleb is hashtag mad online.
K-Dub, when are you calling in? We want to hear from you.
Yeah, Caleb.
You're one of the more vocal guys in the league. As far as on your Twitch streams, you're
you're awesome
on Twitter.
Has the best post-game interviews ever, too.
He does. Yes, actually, K-Dub is
Matt,
underrated.
We'll see what we're doing here, buddy, and I'll let you take it from here. But here we go.
I actually forgot which pick I did.
Oh yeah. Seahawks, eh? The Seahawks. All right, Matt. Welcome to the NFC. Please don't do that ever again.
We are flying in.
Matt, go ahead. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it. This was probably more of a better team available pick here. I really wanted the Cowboys. The Browns were on my radar here. This team is built to win. I mean, I have my quarterback. And Russell Wilson, as we get later in the cycle, there might be something I need to do, to get off of him. But I don't see that really happening. The right side of the offensive line, I was really looking deeply into them today. They need some help. The offensive line needs some help. Defensive line needs a lot of help. Linebackers, you got young linebackers. Jordan Brooks out of Texas Tech. Shout out Texas Tech, the best school in the country. They produce the guy that you're looking at right now. He's going to be my guy on defense. I'm going to be really trying hard to.
How about Jamal Adams, dude?
Yeah, and that's another thing. So I mean, they have some
Griffin twins.
They have some burners, yes. And the thing is, I thought about it. I'm playing at a disadvantage with the Seattle Seahawks. So, like, if I start losing a lot, that's probably why, because we don't have as many hands as the other teams in the league.
Right.
We're actually down. We're down a hand. So, that's a big thing. Maybe take it easy on me a little bit because, that is a disadvantage. But nonetheless, there's a lot to like about the team. I'm excited to play you and Cruising. It's going to be fun between you and I. Just know that I'm probably going to be mad at you.
For like 3 hours, right?
Yeah, for about 3 hours each season. I'm going to tell you, don't talk to me for 3 hours. So, it's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun division. And
so it looks like we might have a little error here because it says Dat Boy Rob is on the clock right now and Time Money's on the clock unless there's a money thing going on. But just want to give you a heads up, Jake Warren. I'm pretty sure Time Money's on the clock right now, actually. And teams, the AFC West, man, Elite Mills is going to snag one of those teams, and he's going to make Jake Warren's life hell out there. So Mills might get this pick of the litter with the AFC West team right now. And Matt, it looks like Cato might be calling in soon, possibly. He said, "I'll call in now. Actually, I'm streaming right now too. We could be having a Cato.
Cato, are you rating our stream right now? Is that what you're doing? Right. They know we're gonna have stream raiders today.
Oh man, yeah, man. Time Money on the clock. Time Money is a Cowboys fan, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where Time Money's gonna go. And Matt, El Estrada in the Twitch chat says, "I want the Rams picking 31." I don't think the Rams are falling to pick 31, and I hope someone like Mikey from Texas doesn't pick the Rams or anyone, because if he does, I'll be scared.
That is true. Mikey from Texas. We saw him in his short stint there in the other league.
Yeah, he
was
problem.
Yeah, he was getting under some people's collars, I think. making some people kind of afraid to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. He had that quarterback, Malik Beeman, that just went off.
And
The
Matt,
guy can play.
the 15th pick is in, Matt. Time Money has made his selection. Where's Time Money going? I really have no idea. Best team available right now, which is it the Chargers?
The Saints is the best team available. Yeah.
I think he takes the Saints too.
I could see him going Saints. Chargers, yeah, we'll see. This will be interesting. So,
Mills texts the chat, says we are stressed. Mills, go have a cig.
Mills, go ahead and call in if you want to kind of give your idea, like give your thoughts of.
Mills, call in after your pick. We'll discuss.
Call in whenever you want, Mills.
Yeah, you're a king, Mills. Yeah, Time Money. I think he's going to the Saints. I would agree with that.
Saints best team.
Yeah,
The Vikings.
Best guy in playoffs I've seen. Now I'm kind of nervous.
NFC North. There's only been one team go from there. Does he decide he wants to go join Squid or Bling and up there in the NFC North? The Vikings to me were. Goddamn my dog. Quit it. Anywho.
Is it lagging?
No. You see the pick?
Is yours? Yeah, I see the team. It's Buffalo. Is the stream lagging for you?
Nobody, just slightly, but yeah, as the old saying goes, nobody circles wagons like a Buffalo Bills, and that is where Timony, Time Money, aka Dat Boy Time Money.
No, it's Time Money. Dat Boy Rob's on the clock.
No, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and give him the moniker Dat Boy Time Money too.
Okay, right.
This is a guy that actually plays football in real life. We have two guys in this league that play collegiately, which is probably pretty rare, in my opinion.
I would probably lock, because JBW picking 22nd, I would probably lock him up pretty easily.
Yeah.
I'm a really good athlete. But let's go back to the draft here. Time Money, is that the first AFC East team to go? Looks like it is. And Matt, we have a special calling right now. Our boy K-Dub is calling in. K-Dub, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good tonight. I'm
Hey,
pissed,
K-Dub.
but I'm all right.
Before we dive in, okay, so you're from Philly area, right?
Yeah, I'm from Philly.
Okay. I need you to just say the word water. Just say water.
I mean, water.
Yeah, see, Philly.
Okay, I just wanted to hear the Philly accent saying water. Okay, good. K-Dub, what are your thoughts here so far on this?
You look like you're a little bit pissed off when the Eagles got taken. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. I'm really my first pick.
Yeah. Hey,
So-
man.
I was hoping to go home and like coach my team there, man.
Yeah, take them to the next level. Are you thinking, who are you thinking that you had a shot to fall in there to you at 26? Are you thinking you might run it back to ATL since you kind of know the situation, or do you go something new? What are your thoughts?
Doing an ATL, I don't want to do it again. We had some problems last cycle with ATL, so I want to start with something new and fresh. I got a couple teams that I'm thinking about. The Chargers was one of the teams, but probably not looking forward to that one either. So we're looking forward to probably looking at the Rams or the Rams right now.
It sounds like okay. Sounds like you're all in on the Rams. You might need to have a backup plan just in case. But I could see the Rams falling just because they do have some studs. They do have some studs on the Rams, but that cap situation, they've got a lot of money tied into two guys specifically and Jared Goff. Excuse me, I got the beer burps.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. We would love to have you in the NFC West, if so be it. But just know that I'm not trading with you, so don't ever ask me for a trade.
That's cool. That's really cool with me. If I'm not want to keep a guy on the team, I guess I'm not trading either.
You're not trading in intra-division trades.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
It's just letting you know, if you do take the Rams, there'll be at least 2 weeks out of the year that I'm not your friend. So I'm your friend any other time.
Hey.
K-Dub, you are one of the unsung owners in this league, and we are happy to have you here. So thanks for joining.
Thanks, guys.
All right. So that was K-Dub
K-Dub,
calling
baby.
in.
K-Dub Nation.
K-Dub to God.
See you guys. Good work out
See you,
there.
K-Dub. All right, man.
K-Dub.
So here we
I
are.
mean, Ty Money, the first pick in the AFC West gone, or the AFC West, AFC East, my bad. Still got the Pats there. You still got the Dolphins, and you still got the who am I missing? Pats, Dolphins. Am I stupid?
You are stupid.
Jets,
Jets.
Jets. Pats, Dolphins, Jets, still in the AFC East. The Bills are the best team in this division by far. So
Yes.
I think Ty Money's gonna have a
Talent-wise.
nice little advantage right away. But
You do.
I think it could be, another case of Ty Money being the weakest division in the league. As we have the 16th pick now in. That boy Rob is on the clock, and he's sent in his pick. Who's
All
Rob?
right, that boy. What do you think here?
Giants fan. He's
So
a Giants
that boy he's a Giants fan, but he's a Miami area native. So does he
He goes to
stay
school
in
at
that?
Boca Raton, I think.
Does he stay down in Miami?
Yeah.
With the pick. That's
Here we go. That
be
boy,
interesting.
that boy Rob, baby. I think he's going to Giants here.
Sneaky pick here. I know Kato was just talking
There it
about the
is.
Rams, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Rams go right here.
It is
Let's
the
see.
Giants. May you have to refresh your stream. I'm way ahead.
Shut up.
New York Giants go off the clock here, and he joins the
The-
division. That division is now full, actually. The NFC East
New
is
York
now
Football Giants.
the first full division. And Matt,
It is.
that is a hell of a division right there because Dat Boy Rob is a very solid player.
He is.
He gets his team
He-
of choice too. You got Schwab with the Cowboys. You got Tito Mack with the Reds, the Washington football team, almost slipped. And you have Just Sick Jr. with the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's going to be a gauntlet division as well out of the NFC. You're going to see a lot of
Absolutely.
strong teams that are playing for Super Bowl chances in that division. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see an NFC East team in the NFC Championship, year in and year out. That would be no surprise to me. But kind of recapping some of these picks sorts, looking at number 6 at Jake Warren's pick. He has Patrick Mahomes, but I think really the guy that you have to think about there in Kansas City is Jackson Mahomes. You also get that. You get Jackson
Absolutely.
Mahomes there in Kansas City. He's going to be there with his theatrics, flamboyant. He might embarrass you a few times, but you got one guy with the Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl ring MVP, and then you have another guy with a lot of followers on TikTok. So.
And I know the guy at the 18th pick, Elite Mills, he is a huge Jackson Mahomes fan. And actually, if you guys look closely in the game on the sideline of the Chiefs, you can actually see Jackson Mahomes doing a couple TikTok dances on the sideline and stuff.
Absolutely.
It's pretty awesome. He does one where he shakes his ass, the WAP dance. No homo. Please don't clip that.
But so that's something to think about. It just kind of popped in my head. I was really thinking about the Chiefs. And honestly, the Chiefs, if they were to slip all the way down to me, that was on one of my other top teams. But there's no way that they were going to slip that far. Jake Warren just said Jackson is our new mascot. He would do a hell of a if you put him in that Chiefs outfit,
I'm a
you are
savage.
going to exactly. It's
I see.
nobody's going there to watch Patrick Mahomes. They're all there to see Jackson Mahomes. So
Fucking A, baby. Jackson Mahomes is the GOAT. And here we go. Fallen pick 17. He's been talking about the Denver Broncos for quite some time now.
does he go back to the Raiders? The Raiders are
Does he
still
go back?
there.
Does he want to go back to the same division? And
Yeah.
honestly, if Fallen takes the Broncos at 17, will Mills follow the Chargers at 18? If Mills gets the Chargers at 18, talk about the steal of the draft. It's gonna be interesting to see what Fallen does here with this pick. I think Fallen. I'm not sure where he's even from or who's a fan of him in real life. Where's he going, man? Is he going to AFC West?
It's a good question. I mean, you got teams out there like the Rams still that are the Vikings. To me, are a team that I'm sitting here looking at as I look down on my sheet. That I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they weren't very high on a lot of teams' lists, but they have a lot. I mean, Kirk Cousins. He the thing about Kirk Cousins is he cooks his steaks on his grill with foil underneath his steak, so he doesn't actually just put it on the grill. And that's a big thing that I think about. Like when I'm picking a team, does my quarterback do some stupid shit like that? If so, and Russell Wilson, he's pretty fucking corny as well. So I don't know. We'll see. But
could you imagine that division if Fallen goes Broncos at 17, and then Lee Mills gets the Chargers at 18 because Mills is taking an AFC West team no matter what.
Oh yeah, these AFC West.
He's gonna get the Raiders, Chargers, or Broncos. Like
our one AFC West owner, Jake Warren, the unsung hero of this entire night, him and Tito. Or he's probably shaking in his boots right now.
I'd be shaking hard. I'm shaking very, very hard. And you gotta remember, even this cycle, starting the cycle, we're gonna have 7 playoff teams from each conference, which is gonna be very, very fun. It's gonna be gonna add some more parity to the league. It's gonna, it's gonna help,
and it's gonna change guys' just entire strategy. I mean, there's so many now. There's more teams that are like, hey, I can make it to the playoffs, so I'm gonna be in a buy mode, like buy. Yep. There's gonna be more buyers in your trade markets, and that's gonna be fun.
Exactly.
So,
17th pick is in now. Fallen has made his choice. Elite Mills is shaking. His heart is pumping as he shoves down those fucking wings down his little fucking throat. Fallen's pick is in. I think he goes Denver here, or does he duck? Is he scared of the division, knowing Elite Mills is going to be following him to the AFC West if he does take AFC West?
Who knows? Yes.
It's Fallen ducking. We'll see. Fallen's a good guy. I like him.
Yeah, Fallen's a good player. I mean,
he's a hell of a player for sure.
He's been a playoff guy from
I think he made a bowl.
The very beginning.
Denver, there it is. So it wasn't just a smoke screen. He does take the Denver Broncos now. A Broncos team that's poised for a heavy air attack. Cortland Sutton, KJ, the human joystick Hamler, as well as Jerry Jeudy, the rookie from Alabama. You have a team that's ready to air that thing out.
Exactly.
A couple questions here. Is Drew Lock the quarterback of the future? What do you do with Drew Lock? And Jake has put in the chat, ask Schwab if he wants to switch teams. I doubt it. And defensively, we talked about the offensive firepower they have. Defensively, Von Miller, Justin Simmons. Is Aqib Talib still there?
No,
so.
I think Talib. Is he incarcerated?
What? You're thinking DeAndre
sure.
Baker?
Oh, that's right. That's who I'm thinking of.
Dumbass.
Yeah, you do have to think about DeAndre Baker being incarcerated.
Yeah, but there it is, and now we have Elite Mills. Mills, are you going to call in after you make this pick? I hope you do.
Mills, go ahead and call in right now and talk this pick through.
Mills is probably shaking in his boots right now. He's probably nervous as hell.
Oh, hey, I'm taking it to the bank right now. Elite Mills, Chargers.
I'd say so too. I'm going to go piss real quick, Matt, so if you just want to kind of carry it.
All right, guys. So, yeah, there you see the Broncos. Let's take a look at this Broncos roster deep dive. Sorts already kind of did it there for us. There's a lot to like about that roster, especially with their new offensive weapons that they've added. Cortland Sutton's a good player. The running backs, you got your little running back tandem there to ride, and we've seen what Fallen has done with running backs in the past. He put up godly numbers with the dude from the Bears, who I can't remember his name right now, but I will remember it here in a second after I look it up. Tariq Cohen. So you think about it, this is the team that he's going to be playing for division championships up there with Jake Warren, both very good owners. This will be a fun division to watch them battle it out. I think you're going to see a lot of flip-flopping between them two, and depending on who else goes in that division. Different guys taking that division, but every team year in, year out playing for a playoff spot. So it'll be interesting to watch. And I did forget they added Melvin Gordon. So Melvin Gordon, Philip Lindsay.
Right. Yeah.
You got some good players. And also, Rocky Mountain oysters are a big thing in Denver. So if you're into eating cow nuts and stuff, that's pretty cool.
You leave Mills nervous. Are they nervous right
Noah Fant is another guy. He was had a solid rookie year there, and you get that guy going and get him up to superstar level, and sky's the limit with that offense. I think, and Von Miller is going to be there for the next elite for the next couple of years. So it'll be a fun team to play with. I think that was a fun team on a lot of people's lists. I think if I were to be able to go back and see guys mock drafts, I bet you the Broncos were one of the most selected teams, maybe in people's top 5. So
no doubt.
It's gonna be fun. What are you eating there, Storts? Very professional of you.
Jake has said rumors that Jake Warren and Schwab are swapping teams are heating up.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Is Jake Warren? Are you running? Are you ducking from Elite Mills?
Is Jake Warren running from Elite Mills?
Yeah.
Hey, he can feel him on his tail right now.
Did the Elite Mills make his pick yet?
I don't know.
Oh, yep, he just did.
Eli Miller has made his pick. Let's see where he goes. I think he's going to go to the AFC West because he's #upset about not getting him. Which
I think it's a smoke screen. I don't know if Mills is going to AFC West.
I think he go to NFC South. I think he goes NOLA here.
No, he'd be a
How has New Orleans not gone off?
great laws.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
There it is. Chargers.
Wow.
There it is. And,
Mills,
you know,
feel free to call in when you get a chance. We'll talk about it, buddy, because
the San Diego, don't call them San Diego Chargers.
nope.
Damn, this fucking light's coming in real hard.
Here we go. Mills is calling
strong
in.
team. Here you are, Mills.
Elite Mills, welcome to the party.
Well, needless to say, we're excited about our team that we picked.
Oh, so you're excited now?
What?
Because you were nervous about a second ago.
I was nervous. And to be honest, as big of a Chiefs fan that I am, I think the Chargers overall are a more well-rounded franchise team. I mean, you got a rookie quarterback. Obviously, Justin Herbert is no Patrick Mahomes, but you have a guy that you're going to have the opportunity to build.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a brother like Jackson Mahomes.
Well, and we also want to crush Jackson Mahomes. We'd like to see him cry. We don't like his personality. We don't like his really anything
His
about
antics,
him.
his antics.
The fact that he's brother to Patrick.
You know, the one thing about Jackson Mahomes, he needs to act like he's been there before. You know, hand the ball back off to the quarterback is what, you know, a good analogy to use for him.
Just his biggest issue is holding on to the ball for too long. That's what the sources are saying.
Yeah, the sources have said that. So, you know, and here's an update for you guys. I think there was talks of about a team swap going on between the Cowboys and the Chiefs. Those have ended. So you are going to be able to make Jake Warren's life a living hell if you're able to. That means that you have pretty big confidence in your own ability to overtake the Chiefs as the marquee team in that division. Are you going to go ahead and call your shot right now, division champion year one?
Ooh.
Well, all I'm going to say is that we have the weapons and tools to compete with Patrick Mahomes. We have one thing that the Chiefs do not have, and that is a secondary.
Ooh.
Tyrann Mathieu cannot run that team, but we've got great depth at cornerback. We've got a Derwin James. We've got a lot of pass rushers. So we're just going to have to see what happens.
And you have Kenneth Murray, too. Isn't he a superstar, Kenneth Murray?
To be honest, I have no idea who that is.
Linebacker from OU.
He is the linebacker from.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yes, we do. We also have Forrest Lamp. That's all-time name team for the NFL. So yeah, I think we have a lot of tools overall as a
Hey,
team.
Mills, do you remember when Cam beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship?
When what?
Cam beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship?
Which one?
I don't know. Jake Warren just said, ask Mills if he remembers when Cam beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
I think he's talking about in the previous league.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
talk about that league. But honestly, the truth is, I'm beyond shocked that the Chargers fell to 18. I think, honestly, that's probably the steal of the draft so far. Originally, I was leaning towards Dolphins or maybe even the Steelers, but here we are.
Yeah,
Here
Mills,
we
you got
are.
a steal, dude. You got a steal. How about your division?
All right,
mate?
I mean-
Are you nervous?
I'm not really nervous about the division. I've been in a tough division pretty much every single year that I've been in the Madden League, so it is what it is.
Hey, Mills, did the sources confirm the wings have arrived?
The sources, yes, the wings have arrived. They're no longer available. They have been demolished.
Which flavor did we go with this time?
Well, we took a poll with the fans to see what they wanted, and the overwhelming vote was garlic parmesan with a small order of spicy garlic.
Ooh.
Which one? What did you think about those spicy garlic?
Well, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that probably in the morning sometime.
See how the
when I
ballot
get
member
my-
goes. Yeah. Okay.
I'll have to see the 12-hour process.
Digestion. Okay. Yeah, I understand that fully. All right, Mills. Well, it sounds like you're excited. I'm happy for you. Good luck to the
I'm happy you
AFC West.
I'm happy you got your team too.
Well, I didn't really get my team, but I appreciate it. So where do you see the rest of these AFC West teams going?
Well, I think the Raiders are a okay team. They're not really. I think if I had a choice, I would have taken the Broncos over the Raiders. But the Raiders have Henry Ruggs, and that's honestly the one thing that screams out to me. We've got the Heart of Cali here. He's been in my division the past two Maddens. He's a competitive opponent. Opie's a decent guy that could let him evolve. And I'm not really sure. We got a lot of new guys on here. We've got the Sunday squad, but he's probably tired of the AFC West. So we'll see.
That's true. We forget about the Sunday squad sitting there looking at 24. That guy is a carryover from the previous league, and he is, he's beaten every elite player in that league and pretty regularly. So, that's going to be interesting to see where he goes.
Sunday squad to me screams Carolina Panthers.
Okay.
They've got a lot of wide receiver talent with Christian McCaffrey, so we'll see what happens.
We will see what happens. That'll be fun. All right, Mills, we are going to go ahead and hang up on you right now. You've reached your allotted time. Thanks for calling in, and you have yourself a good one.
Thank you,
You
Feg
too.
Mills.
All right, so
All right.
that was Elite Mills. We do have a statement coming back from Pick 16, that boy Rob, who took his not hometown team, but his favorite team, the Giants. He says, Coach is extremely excited to be taking over with the Giants. We like the young depth on offense and believe Jones and Barkley can run the offense efficiently. We may look to add some receiving help, but for now, we're looking forward to getting work done, or getting to work and getting in position to hand Dallas an L in Week 1. So looks like he's ready to beat you, Schwab. And I'll tell you, that boy Rob is a good opponent. Up until this last time he and I played, pretty sure he put 50 up on me every time, which is, not very cool. But yeah, guy can play. He's good. He's a good defensive player. He's a good user, which is good nerfs. So we'll see how guys adjust to things like that. I'd gotten better at using, especially this last season with Miles Jack. I think I had like 19 interceptions, not to brag. But
19th pick is in, Matt. 19th pick is
it
in.
is in.
Heart of Cali. Where do we think Heart of Cali is going here?
Does he go to Cali? Does he go to a Cali team, which are all the Cali teams gone? I forgot the Raiders are not there anymore. They're in Las Vegas. So, but he was already in the AFC West. So here we are. We're about to see.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to AFC West. Well, he's going to New Orleans.
And there you have it. The best team on the game
Yeah,
is
highest
gone
overall team in the
at
game.
pick 19. So the best team in the entire game went all the way down to 19, which I think the big factor in that was the scary situation with Drew Brees.
Yep.
And maybe just New Orleans. I mean, I don't know.
Boring offense. I mean, Mike Thomas is slow. Alvin Kamara's whatever. Cameron Jordan getting up there in age a little bit. Defensively, you do still have Marshawn Lattimore out there. Who are the linebackers even there? Demario Davis?
Yeah, no, DeMar Davis is in Tampa Bay. Let's see
Is
here.
he? Well, yeah, pull up the roster.
Yeah.
So I think the big question with New Orleans is you're gonna have to get your franchise quarterback right away. Because I'm pretty sure Drew Brees retires after the first season. It will be interesting to see what he does there and how he manages the cap, because I think the cap situation is a little bit tight.
No, you're right. Tomorrow Davis is there at.
Yeah. Teron Armstead still there, I think, at left tackle or right tackle, wherever he was.
They're at the line, yeah. Linebacking core is something you're going to have to address because your highest – you do have Tomorrow Davis with 89 overall. The next best player is at 73 overall, Alex Anzalone.
Yep.
So,
and Nas gets a nice little division mate there. Two teams at NFC South have been taken now, being the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nas looks like nice little heavy favorite in that division so far. Picks upcoming. Black Hammer's a tough out. Sunday Squad's obviously a tough player. And from there, it's pretty much, Mikey from Texas, and we don't really know after that, who's going to be tough, who's not going to be tough.
And it'll be fun to see, you do have Taysom Hill there. So is that your guy going forward?
Quarterback.
He's a freak. That could be your guy, or do you go somewhere else with him? At quarterback, Alvin Kamara is on the final year of his rookie contract, so he's going to be a guy that you have to make a decision with. I think you probably re-sign him. You got to try to hold on to good running backs whenever you have them, especially a guy that's a superstar like he is. You have some veterans that they did sign Emmanuel Sanders in the offseason at receiver, to go with Michael Thomas. You maybe want another guy to go along with Michael Thomas. Definitely a guy that can probably take the top off the defense. Jared Cook is very old at tight end, so that's another position that you're going to want to look at on offense. Other than that, yeah, linebacker is a position of need that needs to be addressed. Offensive line, pretty solid offensive line. Maybe you go with another safety because you do have Malcolm Jenkins out there at safety who is aging. I believe that'll be his first year down there in New Orleans as well. So, if you're like me, you probably spend too much time getting fucked up on Bourbon Street, and a stripper probably come over and take all the money out of your wallet while you're passed out. So it's a good thing I didn't go to New Orleans because I was thinking about it. So that's New Orleans, the best team, is finally off the board. We have and still I'm sitting here thinking, why have the Vikings not gone off the board?
They have a 70 overall superstar wide receiver, New Orleans. Who is that? Do you know?
No, I have no idea. Let me see here.
Who the Saints drafted? What? I don't think they do.
Hey, they got Lil Jordan Humphrey. I'll tell you that.
Well, Jordan
I'm
Humphrey,
sure.
hey, he was a nice little player.
70 overall. So I'm looking. Okay, so it's got to be Deontay Harris.
Oh, he's a kick returner. He's got kick return abilities.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how rerolls work, if he can be a superstar receiver right away. Like, if they reroll him, he gets receiver abilities. I have no idea how that works.
Right.
That'd be pretty agent because I'm pretty sure Cordell Patterson has the same thing. 20th pick is in. Opie the Opiate is up, and he's a Colts fan, correct?
I believe.
Opie, I think, is I don't know where Opie's going. Panthers, maybe? Panthers? Could be an NFC North team. I really have no idea. Could be the Vikings. Could be the Raiders. Still a good team. Matt, we only got 12 teams left on the board, it looks like, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not 12. 10, 12, 11. 11 teams left. Yeah, Deontay Harris, thank you, Estrada, who has return abilities. Here we go. Opie the Opiate is #picking. There is Pittsburgh Steelers, and that rounds out the AFC North, I believe, correct? Yeah, rounds out the AFC North. So Opie joins the division. That's going to be very, very fun between Austin, Full Effect, as well as Swamp Tiger. Forgot his name almost. As Mort says, Raiders might be in a free-for-all at this point. I agree, Mort. They could be slipping.
Take it away, Source.
Okay. Matt has the shits right now. But yeah, so Opie joins pretty much a division of OGs out there in the AFC North. And honestly, the Pittsburgh Steelers have a very, very solid team between Devin Bush, TJ Watt, Minka Fitzpatrick on defensive side. Offensively, it's, Big Ben, Juju Smith-Schuster's solid. You're going to have to pretty much work in the whole skill position player set list right there. I don't think James Conner is the answer. But defensively, you have someone at every level. You have someone at every level with TJ Watt, rushing passer. Devin Bush is an absolute problem at user linebacker. And Minka Fitzpatrick, taking the top of that defense, really just or defending the top of that defense, rather. Cornerback is a problem. Steven Nelson is not the answer at all. Joe Hayden is not the answer at all. Very, very slow secondary in terms of very, very slow secondary in terms of cornerbacks. Like I said, the offensive skill positions pretty much a big question mark aside from Juju Smith-Schuster, and you're going to have to replace Big Ben eventually. Big Ben's he's not good. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, looks like next pick. I forgot who the next pick is. I think is it Faded or is it JBW? We can flip the screen here, but yeah, 20th overall pick rounds out the AFC North, and that is our is AFC North our second full division?
Let's see here. AFC North. We are full. Yes, that is a full division.
Is that the first full division or second full?
That's the first full division.
No, it's second full division.
Sorry, NFC East. Yep.
Yeah, NFC East. Pick 16. Yeah. So second full division, AFC North, NFC East. Cross them off your boards. And K-Dub is sitting there at pick 26. Could he be taking the Rams?
He might be it. That might be there.
Might be.
Black Hammer. Black Hammer's
up. Black Hammer's up.
Yep.
Black Hammer. I'm pretty he's a college baseball player, I think, right?
Is he?
I'm pretty sure he plays at USC, Illinois, Chicago. I could be wrong.
Hey,
college
I bet if you're a pitcher, I guarantee I'd go a yard off you. If you're a hitter, I bet Schwab would strike you out.
Facts. And if you're a softball player, I'm taking you yard. Yeah, Black Hammer. I think the best team available right now is the Raiders, but kind of like Mort just mentioned, the Raiders may be in a free fall at this point. Going to that division is so scary right now, dude. Like you have three guys who won the Super Bowl between Jake Warren, Fallon, and Mills. Three guys who have all been to the Super Bowl. The only one who's won the Super Bowl there is Leap Mills, but we're not going to talk about that. Fallon and Jake Warren are Super Bowl contenders for sure, as they've shown in other leagues. So the Raiders are very, very, I wouldn't want to pick Oakland if I was there picking. I tell you that I'd be avoiding division. But at the same time, iron does sharpen iron. Black Hammer, I think you pick a team, somewhere in the NFC North. His 21st pick is now in. Could he take a team like the Vikings, who are very appealing to me. The Panthers are still there. We'll see. Black Hammer.
And you still, the thing is, you still have the AFC South Texans who have Deshaun Watson. They have a lot of appealing pieces.
Yep.
So,
AFC East too. AFC East, if you want, completely rebuild, you'll get the Patriots, Dolphins, and the Jets out there. And you could probably be pretty competitive about the division. Ty Williams is a good player, but it's a division that's very, very, you can build a team out there and probably be competitive too. And there it is, Oakland or Las Vegas. It's going to take me a while to say that. Raiders get taken at pick 20. Black Hammer makes for a hell division on the AFC West, completes it. Third division filled up now. How about the Raiders falling this far, man? I mean, you got such a good roster out there with Josh Jacobs. Darren Waller is an absolute monster. On the defensive side of the ball, you got really young players. Who's the receiver for them? That's a monster.
Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs. Yeah, Henry Ruggs. Yeah, I don't know how to that one.
Henry Ruggs.
Who's the most appealing player?
Darren Waller tied in there.
90 speed tight end, nonetheless.
Yes.
98 speed. Henry Ruggs. Say bless me, probably have the virus. Question out in Oakland. What do you do with Derek Carr? Offensive line's built up. They're probably a win now team.
They are. Yeah. I mean, and they could win in the future too. They've had here in this past few years, there's I don't know if there's anybody that's had more, first round picks than they have in the draft. And they've spent most of those first round picks on defense. So, you got LaMarcus Joyner at cornerback. He's a little slow. Maybe you move him to safety if you want to. But yeah, Josh Jacobs and you're going to want to run on that or rely on that run game to begin with, because you do have your it looks like 3 of your best 5 players are on the offensive line. So cornerback's a position that you're going to want to look at. You have some aging corners. You have LaMarcus Joyner and Prince Amukamara as your top corners. Jason Witten, he is out there. I think you probably cut him. I don't know what the hell he's doing out there in Las Vegas.
Dump him someone.
Yeah, get him out of there.
Say who,
yeah, it is a project roster. I'd say it's still there's still some work to be done, but some young guys that if you can really develop them, which Hammer's proven to be able to be a very competent, good player. He's beaten some guys that you consider being elite in the previous league. So it'll be interesting to see how he molds that team and the direction he goes at quarterback specifically. So The AFC West is a lock, and I think it's going to be a revolving door at the top of that
Yep.
league because there's some guys that can play in that league. So
No kidding. Yeah. Now you got JBW up as my stream is. Is your stream fine? Is your stream still up?
yeah,
I
my
think it's just my
stream's still up.
PlayStation. I just want to make sure. I'm JBW now on the clock. Is he a Cowboys fan? I know he's from the Dallas area.
I'm not sure, but he is another one of our guys in the league. If you don't know this, who plays collegiate football? He's been
Yep.
he's been around. He's most recently played at Florida Atlantic University. I think he's playing somewhere in Texas now. Sorts, you said you could lock him up, correct?
Yeah, he'd be clamped up against him. I've seen him run. He's not very fast. And just going back to Black Hammer, he's a college baseball player at UIC, University of Illinois, Chicago. He's a center fielder. Matt, would you hit a line drive over his head and burn him? Because I probably would.
No, I mean I'd probably just hit a little Texas leaguer right in front of him.
Yeah,
Stay
right.
right in that route.
No, I'd probably take
If
Yeah.
it's over his head, it's not going to be a line drive. It's going to be about a 500-foot just tower shot.
Yeah. I'd probably take up from him from second to third and just fucking. He's not gonna hose me.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you. Yeah. Black Hammer, he doesn't have an arm.
No, he's got a weak little arm.
Yeah.
All right, 22nd pick is in. I'm JBW is picking. How about a team like the Titans here? Is he pick? I don't know. He's not picking the Titans. I hope not.
He's already been. Yeah, he was the Titans
Now,
there for.
I think I'm putting money. He goes AFC East here to be with his friends, or time money at least. That's my bet. I think he's going AFC East, and then if he's taking the AFC East team, it's got to be the Dolphins. I think. It's
I
gotta
think
be
he
Dolphins.
goes Texans. I think he goes Texans here.
Do ya? Let's see.
What did I tell you?
Wow, you
What
got
did I tell you?
Energy Stadium, Texans, baby. So that fills up the third team in the AFC South between the Jags, Colts, and the Texans, with only the Titans remaining. And Matt, you're a team, or you're a guy who's pretty familiar with the Texans. Which do they have there? Obviously Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
Now they have DeAndre Hopkins is gone. David Johnson.
He's gone. Yes. So that's a big kicker there. You've got some young guys at receiver. Kiki Kuti is a guy that you could really develop, and he'd be a stud there. A good slot guy. And I'll tell you, at the end of the cycle with my Texans team, I don't think I ended with one player that I began with. I did have Deshaun Watson throughout the entire year until I traded him to you, Storts, with the Browns.
Right.
For Baker Mayfield. But Kiki Kuti actually, I think, might have been the only guy that I kept through beginning to end of the cycle. So there's some things that need to be done with that team. There's some holes to be filled for sure. Defensive side of the ball. You have Justin Reed there who's a solid safety for you.
Yeah. It's
Cornerbacks,
a rebuild.
Yeah, it is a rebuild, but you do have your quarterback there that you're going to want to ride.
Tunsil.
Yeah, Larry Tunsil. So you've got your quarterback, you got your left tackle, J.J. Watt. It'd be interesting to see what you do with J.J. Watt because you could use him as a guy to get a haul for, to maybe a team that just compile some picks and maybe a player for J.J. Watt. Will Fuller's another guy you can think about, just burner on the edge if you can keep him
fly.
healthy. He can fly. Duke Johnson, running back.
David Johnson. Is
No,
Duke Johnson there too?
Oh, they do have Duke Johnson and David Johnson.
Yeah, they both. Yeah, they got Duke
So,
and David.
Big
Very confusing. Both Big D Johnson.
D Johnson. Bradley. They did add Bradley Roby from Denver.
So just looking at that division right now you got JBW who joins a group of owners in Morta Cow as well as Ninja. Morta Cow is he's looking pretty good right now. Morta Cow, he's a well-established owner. Ninja and JBW still have to prove a couple things here and there. But the AFC South is almost filled up now. Waiting on the Titans. Could someone like the Sunday Squad grab the Titans? An owner I'm very scared of right now with Sunday Squad. I do not want him in our division. I'll tell you that right now, being the Rams. I don't think the Rams are that appealing of a team whatsoever, besides Aaron Donald. Well, up next we have Faded. Don't know too much about Faded whatsoever. Pretty much a wild card here.
No, Faded he was in the previous league. He was
What team was he?
owner. He was the owner of the Lions.
That's
owner.
right.
Another-
That's right. Okay.
Another Texas.
That was Whip.
Yeah, and he's now faded. Wait, I think he's now faded. Yeah, he's changed his name.
No, he hasn't. Are you sure?
Yes, he is. That is him. Yes,
Okay.
that is him.
Shit.
So
Well, Faded.
another.
fine.
He's a Texas boy.
Is he?
There is no Texas teams on the clock or on the board left to be taken. but there's still some good teams. Carolina would be a fun team to take at his spot. Obviously, I've said this a few times already. The Vikings,
Yeah, Brandon
Bears
Cooks
have
as
a-
well, yeah.
Bears have a great defense. You still have the AFC East that's wide open. Miami, Pats, and Jets.
The 23rd pick is in now. 23rd pick is in now, Matt. Just got the tip from Berg. Yeah, I think it's a very dark horse. You say he's a Texas guy. This is wide open, this pick, and this is going to tell a lot about how the rest of the draft is going to go. Does he take? I think he takes something like the Panthers or something. Honestly, I think he goes NFC. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
I don't know where he's
yeah,
going to go, man.
it's a crapshoot at this point.
It is. It truly is. And we have 3 divisions full right now, correct? AFC West, AFC North,
North,
and the
NFC East.
East, correct. Okay, I want to make sure. Here we go.
Oh, here he is. He is joining us.
There
in
he
the
is. All
NFC
right,
West.
he's joining us. And so the NFC
So-
West is now full. Welcome to our division, Faded or Whip. I'm not sure what your real name is. Welcome to the NFC West, man. We're about to have some fun out there. Shit.
What, you upset?
No.
We're just happy Sunday Squad didn't take him. So with this Rams team, let's look at them. So obviously, yeah, you have probably the best overall player in the game, an absolute wrecker on defense, Aaron Donald. Jalen Ramsey, another guy. Locking, you're not going to want to throw that direction. So there goes your top receiver when you're playing this guy. He's got some receivers out there with Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp my balls is what I call him. The hard kicker about the Rams is that you locked up a lot of money in Jared Goff.
Yep.
Who,
He's not
is a
good.
guy that you think that he could probably do what you could go out there in the draft and get a quarterback to do the exact same things Jared Goff can do for you. They paid a lot of guys. It's going to be a hairy cap situation because there is so much money locked into guys like tight end Gerald Everett. Offensive lineman Rob Havenstein. Nope. Yep.
Yeah,
He has got a big contract. Jared Goff, again, you're looking at there. Jared Goff and Aaron Donald getting paid pretty much the same, which
But
says a lot
defensively,
about
Jalen Ramsey,
Yeah.
along with Aaron Donald. You have everything you need on that defense. You got 2 superstars out there. Linebacking core. They have a fast linebacker, I'm sure, don't they?
let's see. Yeah.
John Johnson's still out there at safety. I think John Johnson's out there at safety. But yeah, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, both monsters. Again, Fayed, you're joining a very tough division. Just looking at the roster from a roster standpoint, pretty much the most loaded rosters are out in the NFC West and AFC West, I'd say. Now we have a guy like Sunday Squad on the clock who, God, dude, I don't know where Sunday Squad's going. Any division Sunday Squad ends up in, dude, it's gonna be a very tough division. He's a good player.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, man. Good luck. I'm happy the Rams got taken there because I didn't want Sunday Squad in my division. He's a very good player. Sunday Squad, why don't you go join Mort in the AFC South? I think Mort will want that a lot. Mort needs some competition. He needs the top dog out there. Yeah.
Yeah, Titans here. That'll be fun. Atlanta's a good appealing team here. The Patriots. Are you going to be the guy? Do you want to be the guy to keep the Patriots elite status in the league going? Cam Newton could be fun to play with. There's some work to be done with the Patriots for sure.
Mort says middle finger gif. Sunday Squad, we need you to take the Titans here. Snag them up, buddy. Go join the AFC South. Mort wants you there. Yeah, man. How many teams we got left? So we got 9 teams left. So what teams? We got the Titans. We got 3 teams in the NFC North, being the Lions, being the Bears, being the Vikings. That makes 4. I don't even know. I have to see. I think 3 AFC East teams make 7. 2 teams left. NFC South teams, I think, right? Panthers and
Yeah.
Falcons. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So next best thing is Faded.
There's too many good players on the Vikings, in my opinion.
You think so?
For them to go, to keep falling. Yeah. you have your running back. I mean, you want to ride Dalvin Cook there for a while just to keep you afloat until you can address some of those other positions, quarterback, receiver, defensive back. And they have Harrison Smith, who's still a very good defensive player. Defensive lines, yeah, and they just got Ngakoue, so that's
rookie receiver from LSU.
Yep, Jordan Jeff. Yep, exactly. So they do have some guys that you can build around. Their place.
Bling's a guy who he's a very good division opponent, fun guy to play against too. So I honestly North is super appealing. Great guy. I don't know what Sunday Squad's gonna do here. I hope he's around. I hope the pick comes in soon.
I lives in Hawaii, I believe. I believe he's in Hawaii, so he's about. He is. He is on the entire other side of the world. So
yeah.
Who knows what time it is in Hawaii? I don't know, but
I think they're 7 hours behind where I am or where we are Central. So what? It'd probably be 1 o'clock in the afternoon there.
Something.
I think didn't he move across the country to go to school or something? I don't know. No idea.
They don't have colleges in Hawaii.
Yeah, U of Hawaii. Pick is in. The pick is not in. Oh, I'm back on EST. Yeah, where do you go to school? What state are you in? Taka. That's Sunday Squad. Where do you go to school, man? Or like what state? That's crazy, bro. He lives in Hawaii. Like that's where he's from. He goes to school out east. That's a change, dude.
That's like going across the world. Yeah, I went to Europe and it's only a 6-hour difference. It's got to be close to 6-hour difference.
Across, I think it's like 8 hours. It might be 8 hours on the East Coast.
And that's in one country.
Yeah, literally. Purdue. Oh, he goes to Purdue. Boiler up. Okay, for sure.
Hey, is it true their Sunday Squad that it's like 70% dudes? Is that true?
It's an engineering school, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it's guys only.
I'm Wisconsin though. But yeah, dude, Purdue's pretty dope. One of my friends went there. She's pretty hot. She doesn't talk to me anymore. She ghosted me. She's a dietitian. Fun fact. 24th pick is in.
She went to Purdue to be a dietitian.
Yeah, or nutritionist.
Why didn't she just go to Cordon Bleu or some shit?
Bank of America. Is this Carolina? Yep, Carolina. Okay.
So we are down to our last team in the AFC, South Carolina. We'll have fun building that team. I think you got your all-world running back already, Christian McCaffrey, the rare white guy running back, putting on for the whites in this situation. You have some good defense players. Brian Burns, I think is his name, is a guy that's you could develop.
Yeah, Brian Burns, Florida State.
Yes,
he's a problem. And the receiving core, dude, Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, and they drafted on the receiver, I think. But they got burners out there. As Mort's talking shit about girls from Indy. Mort, you live in Tennessee, dog. Like, you have Hicks, bro.
And they do have some good rookies. So they drafted
Mountain Girls.
Yatir Gross-Matos, which I think he was from Penn State, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Penn State.
So he's a guy that you can maybe, if you decide you want to use your defensive lineman here in this draft, try to build him up. Shaq Thompson is another linebacker that's an athletic linebacker. He's been paid. Quarterback, you have Teddy Bridgewater and Will Greer there. So maybe you think about what you're going to do at quarterback here in the next few seasons, or maybe even season one. Start thinking about that.
And here we go. A written statement from Sunday Squad. Sunday Squad written statement. Really wanted the Rams, but I'm happy with the Panthers at pick 24. Not a fan of Bridgewater, but I'm very excited to use their offensive weapons this cycle. And Matt, thank Christ, Faded took him at 23.
Thank you, Faded.
Yeah, thank you, Faded, because he is a problem. And more, I agree. SEC girls are absolute smoke shows, as we are talking to an Alabama girl who graduated.
Are you talking to her, or are you just talking to her?
Well,
are you talking at her, or are you talking to her?
She's coming. She said she's going to come to Wisconsin to see a Wisconsin winner, and she really wants to visit me. So yeah, we're talking.
Oh, talking at her.
Guess you know how we met? We met at a Dallas bar.
Hey. She sounds like she's the one. Sounds like she's the one.
At Chelsea's Corner right on at SMU's campus there.
Shit. All right, so
But
we
yeah,
got Knight Knowles. Knight Knowles was he's a known
Titan.
owner for the past. We've seen him before. Yeah, he
Yeah.
used to control the Titans
he's a good
in the
he's a
past.
solid owner too.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to come up on the pick of the night, number 26 there. With
Pick of the night, our daily double, K-Dub.
K-Dub.
Hopefully he calls in. Mills, are you still in the chat, or did you pass out in bed with your wings?
Yeah, no, he didn't text us good night yet.
Yeah, that's true. We always get text GN from Mills.
Yeah.
Knight Knowles on the clock, and there's one team left in the NFC South, correct? The Falcon. Is Caleb going to run back at the Falcons?
Is he going to run it back? Or is he going to take somebody like
Should hashtag
the
not run back
Patriots? Is K-Dub the guy
to take
to
the
come
Patriots?
in and get the Patriots?
And Matt, at this point in the draft, dude, I think the Dolphins are a very, very good value pick. Just in terms of division, you can go in and pretty much.
But you said the thing about it. You saw the Bears out there.
Yeah, you have three
have
AFC
damn-
East teams, three NFC North.
The Bears have a hell of a defense. That's not. You're not going to have to worry about the defense for a while. You're going to have to worry about Mitch Trubisky, Mitchell the Mitchell. That's a project team as well, but the defense is not a project. It's all on the offensive side.
So teams remaining now, you got the Titans, you got the AFC East teams, you got the NFC North teams being the Bears, Lions, Vikings, AFC East being the Patriots, Jets, Dolphins, Titans, and the Falcons. Those are the 8 teams that are left. And Matt, out of those teams, you going Vikings first there if you have the pick?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I've got a hard on for the Vikings since I started talking about them.
Damn.
I'm sitting here wondering, why are they falling? Is there a cap situation there in Minnesota that I don't know about, or do they have age?
Cousins signed like a 3-year, $80 million contract a year ago? A year or two ago?
So he's getting paid.
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, I don't think. A little bit aging, I guess. But in terms of the Lions, boring. But you have Jeff Okuda. The Bears are pretty boring, honestly. At least offensively, defensively they're pretty good. I think the Titans would be a fun team. Dude, Derrick Henry is an absolute monster. Like they'd made Derrick Henry into an absolute freak. Falcons would be a miserable situation to be in my opinion. I think they should be the last pick, actually. In terms of AFC East teams, like I said, the Dolphins are in the best situation, I think, followed by the Patriots and the Jets. As the 25th overall pick is in, Knight Knowles has made a selection.
Hey, Storts.
Yeah.
Are we drunk?
Are you drunk?
Are we buzzed?
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we are.
Do we work tomorrow, Kings?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
All right. We are.
Can I go
30
Shrills for
seconds.
Caleb's pick?
This pick is in, I believe. Here it is. Here's the pick. Knight Knowles.
I say, Matt, where's he going if you're the bet?
Vikings. I've said this like the last 10 picks.
Shit, man. I'm gonna take the Dolphins here. Here we go.
There we are.
Yep, Minnesota, the Vikings, huh? The Vikings.
Here we are. Hey, what do they do here? Clap.
Skull.
Skull.
Stupid ass fucking chant. All right, Matt. You kind of ran through the Vikings roster just a little bit ago.
Let's go.
Again, a fun team that it's gonna be a fun division to play with, playing against Bling. A team that you can pretty much shape and mold however you want.
So here are your top 5 players
Uh-huh.
if you're the Vikings. You have Harrison Smith, 95 overall run support guy. Dalvin Cook. I think he's a superstar.
Adam Thielen.
Yeah. Well, Michael Pierce, Adam Thielen, Danielle Hunter, who's a freak.
Yep. Justin Jefferson could be good.
Speedy ass left end who can cause problems. Anthony Barr, good linebacker to have. Yeah. Wait, who'd you say? Justin Jefferson?
Rookie from LSU.
Yeah, he's a receiver to build around. I think this is a good team. I think this is a team that can win right now. To be honest, Kirk Cousins, yeah, maybe he's your guy, maybe he's not. Obviously, you're gonna have to. You will have to be moving off of him within the cycle. But maybe you go out there and get a guy in free agency like Dak Prescott. If the Cowboys, if Schwab decides to move off of him.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, You have a bad contract there with your left tackle Riley Reef, who's getting paid quite a bit. Not sure how many years left are in that. Anthony Barr's been paid. A lot of these guys have been paid. Adam Thielen's making a lot of money. Harrison Smith's making a lot of money. Danielle Hunter's making a lot of money. So some of these guys are locked up, but some of these guys you can keep. Danielle Hunter would be one of them. Michael Kendricks, another one. So, but you do have, you have 4 guys that are 90 overall already. And then you have 2 more guys that are over 85 overall. So you have a lot of guys here in the 80, 90 overall bracket that you can build around or
Pick of the
move.
draft coming up, correct? Pick of the draft
Do we?
coming up.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll let you know when the pick is in. Our boy Caleb, man. Caleb, you should take a team with the Falcons, man. No, don't take the Falcons. Could take, Matt, you know Caleb pretty well. If he takes a team in the AFC East like the Dolphins, could he build around that team, you think? Could he turn them around?
Oh, he's gonna have Tua. There's gonna be a lot of
Mike
holes
Gesicki.
to fill. The Dolphins to me are
26 pick is in.
they're a weird team because you do have Tua, but what else do you have? I don't think you have very much else. You have Byron Jones at corner, but he'll be aging pretty quickly. So
Yeah. Pick is in. I don't know what Caleb's doing, man. Honestly, dude, I'm just relieved Sunday Squad is not the Rams, but Fades a pretty good owner too. I think he'll beat us. If we're not paying attention. K-Dub, what we doing, buddy?
Da Bears.
The Bears for K-Dub. The Bears.
Da Bears.
The Bears.
All right, then it took 26 picks. We have 2 NFC North teams off the board in 26 picks.
Yep. No, 3.
Actually, sorry, 3. Yeah, we've got 2 straight in a row.
Lions are left. Yeah.
So Lions are left. We still have the entire AFC West who's open. The AFC South. So
Titans. AFC South is Titans. AFC East is the Bills, Dolphins, and Patriots, Jets, Dolphins. Bills are taken. And Gamer Taz takes the Chicago Bears, aka K-Dub. Making, set to round out the division a little bit. Which of the Bears have, Matt? I mean, you got Nick Foles beating out Nick Foles trying to beat out Mitch Trubisky, or Mitch Trubisky trying to beat out Nick Foles.
You have probably the best, off the line rusher in the game.
Khalil Mack, yeah. Yep, absolute freaking Khalil Mack. Eddie Jackson's a very good player too.
Yeah, you have some guys on the defensive
Roquan
side
Smith.
Roquan Smith. So
offensively, you got Tariq Cohen and what else, for weapons. Allen Robinson's going to be up there in age pretty soon. As Morton's talking shit on the Twitch chat looks like to Matt.
Bullshit, I know what every team is. Pretty sure Storrs said that the Titans are in the AFC East, so.
Did I?
We are down. I think you did. I don't think you were paying attention, but yeah. Khalil Mack, 97 overall power rusher, creating havoc. Quarterback is going to be the big question there in Chicago, along with the receivers. They don't really have any receivers. It's a project team. Maybe you can get some of these early picks in the drafts and maybe get some freaks. You might end up okay in an okay situation. To be honest, my thought processes have gotten slower and slower as this whole thing's gone long. Mikey from Texas is on the board though, and that is a damn good player. So,
and just a heads up, everyone in the league right now. After the 32nd pick, just stay in the lobby for the draft room for a little bit. Another 3 minutes. Our commissioner Swab Tiger will be making a short statement after pick 32. Just kind of stay tuned for that after the draft. But right now we're looking at Mikey from Texas, who is an absolute problem in my opinion. And Mikey from Texas, I think if he takes the Dolphins, he's going to be running that division. A very, very good player who, if he gets a team he can build, I think he's going to be a perennial playoff team and possibly perennial Super Bowl contender. Very good owner, good dude. He's from Texas, obviously. Yeah, I think Dolphins is the pick here, unless he wants to go Lions, round out the NFC North. But I think if you're picking the AFC East team, it's the Dolphins. I can't see him going to the Falcons. couldn't really see him. Maybe going to the Titans, but I think the pick here is the Dolphins. So
I don't know. I'd say I'm gonna go with the Titans. Or is he the guy? Is he the guy for the Patriots? We shall see.
got a little bit. Yep. So like I said, if you guys missed it, just stick around till after pick 32. Our commissioner is gonna be joining us, making a quick little statement after pick 32. And Matt, we will be just for a heads up of the league. We won't be making the league until week 1 rosters are released, and that looks like it's going to be September 9th, if I'm correct, or maybe even earlier than that. I'm stupid. Let's see.
I have no idea.
September 10th, I'm sorry, is when the picks would be, the roster comes out. So we won't be making the league until then. So we will be doing a tournament, I believe, however, with a different league. If you guys are interested in playing in a little tournament with a different league, feel free to let us know in the Discord. But yeah, here we go. Pick DMing profile pictures late night. Okay, yep. Also, heads up, everyone who's picked a team so far, and we'll be picking a team. For your Twitter profile picture, we will be DMing you your Twitter profile picture. It's gonna pretty much be a picture of your team along with the owner. And Matt, your dog is in the background. Look at her.
Oh,
She's Brazzers.
she's looking out the window.
That's funny. If you have earphones in, fuck.
Yeah, I do. Anywho,
Yeah. Mikey from Texas. Hopefully he's around. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna be doing. Are we nervous?
why are you nervous?
I don't know. What does my schedule look like this year? I'm kind of.
The only team you can go to in the NFC North. There's 2 teams in the NFC left: Lions and Atlanta.
Fucking cruising in that one. We play the NFC. We play the NFC South or NFC East this year, and the AFC East.
Oh,
I got cruising week one.
We get to
and
play
I got
Elite
cruising
Mills.
week 2. We do not play Elite Mills. Oh, no, we do not.
You do not.
No, I'll play Mills in the Super Bowl. 27th pick is in. Here we go.
All right, here we are.
Lagging a little
The
bit.
pick is in.
Detroit. All right, Detroit Lions for Mikey from Texas.
We're off.
You were off, moron. No, I said the Dolphins. So I think the big appeal here, honestly, Kenny Galladay, DeAndre Swift, running back from Georgia, they just drafted. Offensive. Okudah and Jeffrey Okudah. Exactly. Matthew Stafford's probably not the answer long term there, but again, you have Kenny Galladay, who's going to be an absolute monster. And that's pretty much what you're going to build around. Offensively, it's going to be DeAndre Swift, Kenny Galladay. You have to draft a quarterback, or figure that out because Stafford's going to be aging very, very quickly. And the defense is still very, very, very suspect. But Mikey from Texas joins the division with Kalen Waltner, with Knight Knowles, and with Bling Squibb. And I think it's going to be Mikey from Texas and Bling going at it year after year, that division. I think Caleb might make an appearance too. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Michael from Texas, if somebody can win day one with a team like the Lions, Mikey's probably the guy. Not a bad pick here for him. He's got a lot of youth and a lot of freedom to do what he wishes. So he's not locked in at quarterback, like you said. It'll be interesting to see if he gets another guy out there like Malik Beeman from his previous league.
Yeah, monster.
Yeah.
And Matt, we have 5 teams left here. We got the AFC East teams being the Bills, Dolphins, and the Patriots. Bills. It's not the Bills. I'm an idiot.
Miami Patriots and Jets.
Miami Patriots and the Jets, and then being the Titans and the Falcons, correct?
Absolutely.
And I think the Titans are a good little pick here, honestly. The Titans are being overlooked. I think the Falcons are going to be on the last pick. I really do, for the Jets.
The Falcons probably the best team on paper available.
Falcons?
Yeah, right now on paper.
You think so? Maybe.
Julio,
yeah, probably. Maybe Titans, honestly.
You got a superstar. You got Deion Jones at linebacker. There's some players there. So we'll see. Let's see. Going back. So I'm sitting here thinking about it. So Black Hammer got the Raiders. And did they just sign somebody or trade for somebody?
The Raiders?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Maybe I'm just dreaming.
Are we
that
on
or something.
Tinder?
Are we?
We might be.
Okay, how's it going?
We got a match, so we're good.
Hey, yeah, attaboy. No, the Raiders did do something. What did they do?
They drafted Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna go on to Google real quick and see.
I don't think the Raiders did anything today. Did you guys? I saw Derwin James got hurt today in practice in real life. Some dude's Achilles. So next pick is gonna be Segi Avocado. Roquan McMillan. That's right. Thanks, Mort. Roquan McMillan got sent from
Yes,
the
that is
Dolphins
it,
to the
yes.
Raiders.
Yeah,
Um,
see, I'm not stupid.
So as we have left, Segi Avocado, we're on the street. He's a good owner. This is the last tier, division tier, or the last tier. I think 28 through 32, or maybe 28 through 32. I think 28 through 32. Segi Avocado has been rumors are around. He's a good little player. I have no idea where he's going to go at all. Sucks for a guy like King Slayer who's going to be getting the last pick in the draft. If you had the last pick, who would you not want? Like who that's
The
left?
Jets, obviously.
Jets?
The Jets.
Would you kill
I
somebody
mean,
with the Jets?
not that. I mean, I think that's the division itself is doable.
Oh, it's going to be a very doable division, no doubt.
Yeah, just because of the talent that's lacking, especially with
Matt, what's on? Look at the stream. What's on your board? No board.
covering my
They said, "Fuck you. Your chest is TOS."
face.
The Brazzers.
No, I mean the AFC East is probably going to be the new AFC South from the previous league, where there's some teams to be built, and it's just mainly off of a talent thing. I mean, they're just not going to be up there with some of the stronger divisions like AFC West and things like that. So we shall see.
Mort says, "Give me the Jets. I don't want the Falcons. A true rebuild. Jets
That
has
is
some
true.
pieces and draft picks."
That was like the Miami Dolphins of last year.
Here we go. Pick is in. Miami. There it is. So he's gonna get a very winnable division out in the AFC Beast. Miami Dolphins.
Now-
I don't know where to turn Ryan Fitzpatrick because I think he's done day one. But you have Tua Tagovailoa, Byron Jones out there.
We've seen Sagi Avocado before.
I don't think so.
His name sounds familiar. But who knows?
Are we going shades now? Is Matt getting a little bit buzzed?
Yeah, I gotta hide my eyes.
Kyle Van Noy, eh? What a problem.
What a problem.
Yeah, that's a fault. Do they have 2 first-round picks, Dolphins?
Yeah, I know they have some of the Texans picks. It might be a second-round pick.
Yeah, it might be a second-round pick.
Who do they have? Let's see who the rookies are. Besides Tua, they drafted another. They had 2 first-round picks in this last draft, I believe.
Is it a cornerback?
Let's see. That's burnt. All right. Rookies on the Dolphins. They have Raekwon Davis. Is that the guy they just traded? No,
Raekwon
McMillan.
McMillan? No.
Yeah, you could. They decided we can't have 2 guys named Raekwon.
Dolphins have the Texans first. Okay, thank you.
They got Noah Ing. I'm gonna really
the
fuck
rookie,
this
right?
up.
He's 20 years old.
Igbenogany,
Yeah.
who was a cornerback out of Auburn, and he could go out there and make some plays. Other than that, I mean, yeah, top 3 rookies: Tua, Raekwon Davis, right end, and Noah Igbenogany. Other than that, there's a lot to do with this roster. You're going to need to go out there and protect Tua. His injury rating, I think, is like an 84 on Madden, which is pretty low and pretty scary.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a Cal says they have 2 first, 2 seconds this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they're gonna be. I mean, the rebuild's gonna start right away, dude. I think year 1, you just go all out with Tua and just fucking sling that ball and get a dev bump.
yes,
Yeah.
but protect him at the same time, because I think he's one of those guys that Madden's accounted like an 84 injury rating to me is
Terrible.
scary.
Yeah.
I mean, anything over 90, anything below like 92 is
Yeah, it is.
low. I mean, and then anything, I think there's a way to upgrade their durability, but
We have a call in. Caleb calling in. Here we go.
hey,
Caleb, how we
second
doing?
call in.
What's up, guys?
Caleb,
All right,
let's talk
Caleb,
about
what's
it,
up?
baby. Chicago.
I knew y'all guys wanted to talk about it, so I might as well come on a call and tell you guys. So it wasn't my first choice, obviously,
Right.
but that was my backup plan originally.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. So what about Chicago do you like so much, Caleb? Khalil Mack?
You know, they got Khalil Mack. That was the big parts from right there. Defense wise was really good. I actually played with them a couple days ago, and I actually like them. So I put them on my list as a backup plan just in case anything else didn't work out.
There you go. Right. Yeah, for sure.
So,
you have a
Caleb,
national division too, playing
Yep.
against
you going
Yep.
you going Big Dick Nick Foles, or you thinking Mitchell Trubisky?
That one I'll definitely think about it. I haven't used Nick Foles when I was playing with them before, so we'll definitely switch it out and see which one is better and go from there. It's probably going to be Foles for a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see.
You're not going to give Mitch the nod just to see if he can prove his worth there right before you have to decide if you're going to re-sign him or not.
I always give everyone their time, so we'll see if it's possible. If I can give them a little bit of time. Yeah.
You'll have a quick hook. You'll be ready to put either one in.
Yeah. Right. Well,
Okay.
have a quick cushion to work everybody in and see who's going to stay and who's going to go there. So yeah, we'll definitely work it out.
Hell yeah! All right, K-Dub. Well,
Hey, Caleb, well, sorry we got to let you go. Thank you so much for calling in, man. Hey, best of luck to you this
No
cycle.
problem,
Man. You
guys.
take care, all right, man?
all right.
Good to see you. Have fun.
That was K-Dub, owner of the
Okay.
TFA Bears. It looks like we have
Here
29th
at
pick coming up.
29, we do have one of our new
Wizard
owners,
Kelly.
Wizard Kelly 23. He's a new owner. We know nothing about him. With that in mind, what do you think he goes here? Source ATL, Tennessee.
I think he goes Tennessee. I think it's best team available. You know what? I wouldn't hit the Patriots here either. I think the Patriots are gonna be fine. Again, another team that you can pretty much mold however you want. All these teams you can mold however you want. They don't have too much, especially the Jets. Jets. I think the Titans are probably the most win now ready team with Derrick Henry, Kevin Byard, Tannehill's serviceable, I guess. Corey Davis is solid.
Right.
AJ Brown's fun. I think the Titans are going to be a solid team. We'll see what he does here. Here we go. Wizard Kelly with the pick, 29th overall. And it's New England Patriots. All right.
All right.
Scram Cam Newton out there. N'Keal Harry, Julian Edelman on offense, Sonny Michelle. The team, it's up there in age. It's an offense that's got to be completely revamped. They did draft a rookie tight end. I forgot his name. He's a nice little tight end. But here we go. Stephon Gilmore, the best cornerback in the game, and I think he doesn't regress for very long at all. I think it takes him at least 4 or 5 years to start regressing pretty hard. Stephon Gilmore's probably the best corner in the game. Devin McCourty is obviously a solid little secondary piece there as well. But offensively, you're gonna have to start rebuilding right away. Cam Newton's not gonna be the long-term solution. As we know, regression sets in pretty hard for quarterbacks when they get over a certain age.
Right.
Julian Edelman,
So,
not gonna last very long.
To go back, the tight end you're thinking of, his name is Devin Asiasi.
Yep, ass, right? Ass.
Asiasi.
Yeah, and a written statement from Wizard right away, taking the Patriots. So here it is. We are excited about the first year in the FA, and we will work to continue to the legacy of Bill Belichick and Tom Brady left behind. We look forward to this new era of Patriot football. In the words of the great Bill Belichick, on the week 1. Congratulations on picking the New England Patriots. You have a fun division to play in. You got Seg Avocado, and you got Timony at pick number 15, who took the Bills. Yeah. Well, Patriots, it's gonna be interesting to see how the AFC East plays out. All the teams there are pretty much rebuilds aside from the Bills. It's gonna take a couple of years. I think if you're a consistent owner, you're playing your games, and you have a vision for the team, you can definitely build some teams there, especially Miami with those picks you got. So we got 3 teams left, Matt. 3 teams. You got the Titans, you got the Falcons, and you got the New York Football Jets. Pick 30 is in.
30
Rilo
is
has
in.
made the selection.
We were hoping that we had enough time to go take a piss before this pick, but
We do
the seal
not,
is broken.
unfortunately.
The seal is broken.
The seal has been broken.
The seal has been broken. And I have a
Yeah.
bladder like a fucking 70-year-old man. So here we are with the 30th pick in this draft. What are we thinking here, Sorts?
I'm going Tennessee. Like I said, I've been going. I think Tennessee is a good team. I do. And you go to Tennessee, you join the AFC South Division with JBW, Mort the Cow, and who else is in there? Someone else. But here we go. Pick number 30.
Ninja.
Life Ninja. Pick 30 to take the New York.
That is the
Football
Jets.
Wow.
The Jetropolitans.
Wait, is Joe Flacco on the Jets now?
Oh God, we just found that out from the video.
Update. We just found that out real quick. Sam Darnold's mentor, if you will. So with this team, Le'Veon Bell, aging Le'Veon Bell, nothing really there at all whatsoever.
Yeah, this is a team that you're
Sam Darnold, dude. I mean, he has a complete rebuild, dude.
You're gonna have to-
TJ Mosley out. This whole team, Quinton Williams, probably the most intriguing piece there on the defensive line, the first round pick from last year from Alabama. But I dude, believe the Jets. You have to be pretty committed to a full rebuild, and you have to be a good owner to rebuild that team.
Right.
So 3 AFC East teams go off the board just like that, 28 through 30. Rilo, good luck, man. My QB is on the board, whichever team I get. There you go.
So, you're thinking about Jets. If I'm owning the Jets, I probably move off of Le'Veon Bell. Number one, you gotta try to
Denzel
jump
Mims,
start
they
it.
took, right? They drafted Denzel Mims, rookie from Baylor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a complete rebuild. Is Sam Darnold going to be a guy that you're confident enough to keep going with throughout the cycle? There's a lot of work to be done if you're confident in yourself, which Rilo seems to be. He's a new guy. He's been very vocal in our Discord chat, saying confident in himself, ready to take over, ready to come in and make some noise in the league. So it'll be interesting to see. This is the ultimate test. If you can come in and make some noise with this Jets team, then hats off to you and very much respect if you're able to do that. So
Yeah, so we got 2 picks left. I mean, you get the Falcons and Titans, man. I wouldn't be happy about either team, honestly. I mean, honestly, the Titans are a bad team, I feel like, dude. The Titans are definitely usable.
no, they're not. I'm surprised they've fallen this far.
The
Titans in
You
Atlanta.
get the Falcons, you send off Julio Jones as soon as you're able to. I don't know what the trade limits are with Julio right now. Deion Jones is no longer a superstar.
Send them to Seattle.
Nope, we are not listening to Julio Jones to Seattle. Actually, yeah, give him your couple first round picks. Hey, Matt, is DK Metcalf on the block like you said he was?
Absolutely not.
So, guys, Matt was telling me, you text him while he was pissing. He said DK Metcalf is on the block and so is Jamal Adams.
No.
Feel free to text him. You guys can discuss some trades.
So is Billy Wagner.
Hey,
Bobby Wagner.
can we get did you see the chat, the Zoom chat, Matt? What Jake just put in there?
Can we... What?
There you go, man. There you go. 2 teams left: Estrada Life and the King Slayer. This is pretty much the last pick, and King Slayer's gonna get whatever's left up. Estrada Life, I think he's taking the Titans here. Pick is in. The pick is in. Estrada Life said the pick is in. Final 2 picks are in. We're putting
Tip
them on
is
the
in.
board.
The tip is in, is what he said.
The tip is what he said.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
fuck.
said the tip is in.
Okay, fuck off.
No, he said the pick is in. He said the pick is in.
King Slayer says he hates Atlanta's
Oh,
uniform.
I agree with you, Kingslayer. Those are awful. Those are god awful.
Who are we getting? Let's see. Who did Estrada Life take? Pick should be coming up, flashing on the board.
Hey, if you get a Kingslayer, if you get Atlanta here, just wear their throwback uniforms like the '90s era.
Yeah, those are filthy. Here we go.
Just call it good. Just say fuck the new
Estrada
one.
Life has taken the Tennessee Titans. No surprise there whatsoever. So with the Titans, I mean, like I said, we kind of mentioned earlier, Matt, if you want to pull up that roster real quick, you're getting Derrick Henry, who's an absolute bowling ball with some speed this year. Finally, he's finally getting respect on his name.
Yes.
Offensive weapons, Corey Davis is very good. AJ Brown had a good rookie campaign. Taylor Lewan's gone, I believe, but I still think they have some solid offensive line pieces. Quarterback, you have Ryan Tannehill, who's obviously not the long-term answer. Kind of mentioned defensively, Kevin Byard in the secondary, Dory Jackson, also a very good player. Jayon Brown still there, speedy linebacker, do a lot of things. Gerald Casey's still there, I believe, correct? Or
Yes.
he'll leave.
No, he's there.
That's what I thought.
I
Gerald
think.
Casey.
No, I don't see him actually. He's not there.
No, he's not. Okay, I lied.
Who knows where he's at?
Yeah, but Tito says Titans falling is a surprise. It is a very big surprise. I agree.
Yeah.
I think the Titans are, a pick, 22, 20 through 25 team at least.
And you have a punter there that's 84 overall. So
Brett Kern, right?
something to think about. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'm sitting there thinking AJ Brown, receiver, who's a good receiver.
Gerald Casey in the Broncos.
Jayon Brown, a linebacker that's young that you can try to get things going.
And then looking at the Kingslayers pick, obviously he's going to be getting the Atlanta Falcons. We kind of touch base a little bit. You get Todd Gurley, start that. I think he's 26 years old. Julio Jones, obviously a monster. Calvin Ridley's solid too. Good player. If you can develop him.
Deion Jones.
He's a little bit old.
Keanu Neal.
Keanu Neal. Star Dev now, but still like 94 hit power coming in.
Yeah. Say if this is Madden 20, the Falcons with Keanu Neal do not fall that far.
No, and Mort would know all about that.
Mort would know all about it. Calvin Ridley's a guy. Dante Fowler Jr., Tack McKinley, KZ. There's some young cats.
There is. It's not a terrible situation following whatsoever. And like I said, everyone stay in the stream, please. We do have our commissioner coming in soon. I believe Hayden. Yeah, that's the last video. You can give final remarks and choose Hayden. So the final video is about to pop up with showing the showcasing the Falcons real quick. And we'll bring in our commissioner. But yeah, like you said, Matt, NFC South now. Let's talk about this division. So we got Sleezem sitting there. Very good owner. You have Sunday Squad, very good owner. Kingslayer, you have a tall task ahead of you, man. Those are two very good owners who have won Super Bowls in their leagues. I don't think Sunday's got one Super Bowl, maybe. But yeah, Mort, how's my team speed? I think Falcons are a little average. Hayden Hurst, is he there? Yep, Hayden Hurst. Jake Matthews still there on the offensive line, I think. Deion Jones is going to be an absolute user beast. And you have
no. Foyside Aluakon.
Oh yeah, Foyside Aluakon. Yep.
90 speed outside linebacker. He'll be fun. AJ Terrell, the cornerback, he's going to be solid. He's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie. I think he went to Ohio State.
Yeah, so I mean it's a very good division. Kingslayer. Oh, he says I'm up for it. There, I know this. There we go, baby. Talk your shit. Let's go. Someone swing. But yeah, you got Sunday Squad there. You got the Heart of Cali there. And you got Sleezem's there in your division, man. Best of luck to you. It's with an honor here. We're gonna bring in our commissioner of the French Football Association.
Let me give these final remarks before Hank comes on again.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for watching. This is fun to be a part of. This is just the tip of the iceberg with this league. Thank you again to Jake Warren, who took the Kansas City Chiefs. He has Jackson Mahomes on his side. And thank you to Tito, who took W Word football teams. They're the real heroes here in this night and this entire presentation. So thank you to them. And I guess as soon as we can get our owner or our commissioner on the line, we will go to him. But
what's up, guys?
What are your thoughts? What do you think? Okay, here we are. This is Hayden.
Our commissioner. This is our commissioner,
Swamp Tiger,
our Cincinnati Bengals owner. Hayden, welcome to the welcome to the show again. Thanks
up? Thanks for having me. I just want to start out. I want to thank you two guys for hopping on stream for about 2.5 hours. Really running the show for us, keeping it running. It's a great show tonight. I want to thank Tito and I want to thank Jake for all the behind the scenes for this stream, for all the content they've been putting out for the league. I want to thank our analysts, even the slanderous Randy Moss, for everything they've been doing to add to our league. And I really want to thank all of our owners, everybody that came out and watched the stream, made their picks tonight. Y'all are what this league is about. This isn't any one person's league. This is our league. I just want to thank you guys for coming out, for believing in us, believing in getting this league started, and helping us make this league into one of the best ones on the PlayStation.
Yeah, couldn't say better myself, man. Yeah, if you guys, this is our commissioner again, like I kind of mentioned. Has commissioned before, awesome guy, LSU fan, unfortunately. But yeah, he's gonna be
Tigers.
One of the ones leading this league. It's gonna be like you said, it's not anyone's league. we're always here, open for any interpretation. You know, any ideas you guys have. Keep brainstorming, send us ideas. Don't be afraid to reach out to us if you have any questions about anything. You know, it's our first year. It's our first year's league as a whole. So, like I said, we're all learning. But yeah, we have a lot of experience here, and we're looking forward to having everyone here. So,
Let's do this.
Hayden, anything else, or you good?
That's it. No, I just want to hop in and say thanks to everybody and wish everybody good luck going in this this first cycle for the Football Association.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. You have a good night, Tay. Thank you.
Y'all too.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Matt, you want to wrap this one up, baby?
I usually don't wrap it up. So.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
All right. I'm a guy who believes in protection and wrapping things up. You guys, thank you so much for coming out with us and joining us in the special inaugural team draft night for Madden 21. Make sure you're being active in the Discord. You know, talk a little trash. Don't get in too many fights. Make sure, you know, it's going to be really fun. We will be starting when the week 1 roster comes out. It looks like it's on pace for September 10th. And the reason we're waiting for that, they're going to be, you know, apparently they're going to be tuning some things. Some players aren't getting the attribute, the abilities you're supposed to get. We also believe they're going to add some stuff to franchise mode that's going to make it.
Yeah, tuning is a big thing. There's
Yeah.
always that one big patch.
Yeah, it's going to be a big patch, so we're waiting for September 10th. But for now, guys, honestly, we will be having a tournament with another league. Just kind of, you know, talk a little trash between leagues. On top of that, you know, make your trade block, start sending some trades in, you know, figure out your roster situation, who you're going to be starting, play with your team a little bit. And looking forward to seeing you guys on Twitter and in the Discord. Like, again, my name is Stortsy. If you guys need me, I'm on the competition committee here, overseeing a couple things in the staff. And this is Matt, one of the head guys running the shows with me and stuff.
Hey, I'm the head youngin.
Yeah, the head youngin. Thank you guys so much for leading us tonight. And you guys take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. Look forward to talking to you guys and getting to know you. Take care.
Good day. All right. Are we still on? Talk
Are we
about
off?
the fag capital of the world.
Oh, brother.
I hope we weren't still on.
Damn, that one less. I figured someone would miss their pick or something.
Yeah, nobody did. We had like consistently like 30 to 32, 34, 35 people watching. So